Agency next to the Landmark in downtown
101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Online at highplainsradio.net and on the 101.1 KFNF mobile app. The Oberlin Red Devils are on the air.
Bryson Ketchel with the left corner three. You betcha! Bryson Ketchel with a big triple. Michaela Wasson pops a three and knocks it down. Michaela with a big shot right there. Her first three of the night. Kicks it back out. Gage Willoughby for three. You betcha! Gage Willoughby with 7 points. Briley Minnick pops a three and she knocks it down. Briley with 5 points on the night.
Coverage of Red Devil Athletics is brought to you in part by
AquaShield Roofing, Creative Collision, Colligan of Oberlin, Decatur Co-op, Decatur County Beef, Decatur Health, Farm Credit of Western Kansas, FNB Bank of Oberlin, Frederickson Insurance Agency, High Plains Podiatry, J.D. Skiles Company, Nextech, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Oberlin, R&M Service Center, Ray's Grocery, The Bank in downtown Oberlin, United Northwest Federal Credit Union, and Ward Drug Store.
High school basketball is on the air. Red Devil Courtside starts now. Here's Sam Knoll.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome here from Tribune, where it's another edition of Oberlin Red Devil Basketball on 101.1 KFNF. I'm Sam Knoll, giving you all the play-by-play action as the Oberlin Red Devils have made the trip south to take on Northwest Kansas League rival, the Greeley County Jackrabbits. We got a girls' game first. The boys' action will follow. Let's dive a little deeper into our girls' game. The Jackrabbits come in tonight with a record of 6-8, but coming off of 2 straight losses to Dighton 45-41 and Wichita County 55-27. While the Oberlin Red Devils come in tonight with a record of 9-7, straight off 2 losses as well, losing to Wallace County last Friday 50-25, and then on Tuesday suffering a defeat on the road against Dighton 44-30. It's 9-7 Oberlin, 6-8 Greeley County. It's right here on KFNF. Coming up next, we sit down and talk with head coach of the Red Devils, Brandon Gehring, here on 101.1 KFNF.
With the right touch, bent metal, shattered glass, and twisted frames can be restored to their original glory. At Creative Collision, they have one simple mantra: repair, restore, renew. It's about taking damaged vehicles and transforming them into something sleek, smooth, and safe. Comprehensive auto body repair and restoration. Available exclusively at Creative Collision in Oberlin, Kansas. Revive it, drive it, and love it. Call for an estimate at 785-470-2130 or visit Creative Collision's virtual garage online at creativecollisionoberlin.com.
Time to sit down and get the thoughts from the head coach on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome into Red Devil Courtside as we get you set, ready to go for tonight's first matchup on the girls' side of things between Oberlin and Greeley County. And we're joined alongside with head coach of the Lady Red Devils, Brandon Gehring. Boy, coach, kind of second road game this week. I know you guys may be making that mentality over this last half of the season anywhere, these last couple of weeks being the Road Warriors, and took a tough one on the chin there on Tuesday, but back at it again tonight with another tough team, right?
Yeah, no, we just need to find a way to respond. We've had 2 tough games here. This definitely doesn't seem like we've played with the same kind of energy that we're capable of playing with. And so tonight, the message is all about response and how can we respond. I think we're better than what we played, and that's not to take away anything from our last 2 opponents. Wallace County's ranked high in the state, and they're really good. And I knew Dighton was going to be tough. They got a lot of really good parts, and we just seemed like we struggled a little bit to get our scoring going. And so tonight, I'm hoping that we can come out with lots of energy and respond the way we need to respond and get ourselves back on the right track.
Yeah, and you mentioned kind of that getting the scoring going and how it's been a little bit tough. Obviously came out, hot against Wallace County, but seems like, every quarter since then it's been tough for the ball to go in the hoop and trying to find ways to get it there as well. And against good teams, like you're playing, they're going to kind of take advantage of that and put up some points themselves. So obviously trying to be the ones that are being chased rather than being the chaser is going to be a key tonight, right?
Yeah, no, I think, we talk about scoring and the ways to score, and we've got various ways that we try to score, from our half-court offense to transition offense to getting to the foul line. And I don't think we've done a very good job, especially in our transition. We just haven't pushed a tempo lately. And this team, one thing I learned about this team quick was we play better when we play fast. And so we've got to get ourselves back on the right track, and we got to start playing fast. Teams have kind of been packing in a zone and kind of daring us to shoot from the corner three. They're taking away other parts, but they're kind of daring us to shoot from the corners, and that's okay, because if we can put up 30 points like we did on Tuesday in the half court, then that's great. But now we got to go out and get transition baskets. We got to go, get to the foul line, and I think that will help a little bit. And some of that's just confidence, and we've got some girls that have been sick, and that's no excuse. But hopefully, when they get their energy level back, and they'll be able to get their confidence back, and you'll see the same team that we've been seeing all year.
Yeah, boy, and I feel me personally, I really feel like you kind of mentioned playing fast. It kind of starts on the defensive end for you guys, getting some of those steals and deflections that can lead to those transition buckets that get you to the foul line, and trying to get those in your half court setting. I feel like you've been getting them, but just haven't been able to converting them into the transition buckets, right?
Yeah, no, we really haven't. And that's one thing. Like I said, this team has always done pretty well. They've done pretty well playing fast and playing in transition, whether that's finishing at the rim or getting to the foul line. So hopefully, we're going to do some stuff tonight that'll hopefully maybe confuse Greeley County and keep them on their toes and keep them guessing, and you'll see us get out and run again.
Yeah, boy, and you kind of mentioned just a response and responding to a tough couple of games against a tough couple of teams. Are you kind of preaching to, hey, let's just forget about those two games. Think about the mistakes that we made and try to, get them, but put those two games behind us and let's just focus on the end of the season, right?
Yeah, we went back and dissected some film this week and just looked at some of the things that we've been struggling with, and we do want to forget about that. You got to have short-term memory in this season, because it does go by so quickly. But yeah, part of it is we want to start playing better, and part of it's forgetting the stuff that you've done and moving on, and hopefully tonight, like I said, we have a response. Hopefully we play with some energy, and the other thing I want to see is smiles out there again on the court. It's tough when we're losing, and I've got a team that doesn't handle losing very well, and that's not always a bad thing. You don't want to lose, and you don't like to lose, and so the fact that we're kind of struggling a little bit right now, hopefully will help us, be a little more resilient and get over the losses, and we can come back strong tonight, and we can start having fun again.
And obviously they're on
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here once again from Tribune. To apologize about having to cut our pregame interview with Coach Gehring short. Always appreciate him being able to sit down and talk with us, and do apologize to him as well as to you guys. It would have cut it short here tonight, because we're just about set and ready to go here from Greeley County between the Oberlin Red Devils and the Greeley County Jackrabbits. Take you through your starting lineups. We'll start with the Jackrabbits of Greeley County under head coach Kyle Schaefer. It's 5'6" freshman Jaron Stewart, 5'8" senior Tatum Bain, 6' sophomore Kenna Bain, 5'11" junior Jaden Stewart, and 5'11" Jaden Mangan. For the Oberlin Red Devils, under head coach Brandon Gehring, it's 5'10" junior Bradley Minnick, 5'2" freshman 5'2" freshman Jory Fortin, 5'10" senior Michaela Wasson, 5'6" sophomore Elsie Larson, and 5'3" senior Jenna Fortin. Once again for the Jackrabbits, Stewart, Bain, Stewart, and Mangan. For the Oberlin Red Devils, it's Minnick, Fortin, Wasson, Larson, and Fortin. The Red Devils at 9-7, looking to rebound after a tough loss earlier in the week on Tuesday on the road there in Dighton, where Dighton jumped out to an early lead after the first quarter. Red Devils battled back to only be down 3 at the half, but a 16-point third quarter was too much for Coach Gehring's squad to overcome, and the Red Devils ended up falling just a little bit short by a final score of 44-30. And you kind of heard it there in his pregame interview, the little that we played for you, but they want to start fast tonight and want to come back after a rough stretch here. And the Red Devils start out great, winning the tip. Larson with the ball on the right wing, throws it up to Jenna Fortin at the top of the key. Jenna over to Jory Fortin. Jory coming off of a screen, looking, lobs it up underneath there to Briley Minnick. The ball's tapped around underneath. Elsie Larson's able to come up with it, but her and Kenna Bain will get into a tussle, and it'll be a jump ball, and it'll go back here to Greeley County with 7:43 left in the first quarter of play. So the Red Devils won the jump ball, and we're almost able to get it on a nice pick and roll. It was open, but Jory just threw it just a little too high. Bain with the ball over to the right wing. 3 ball all the way coming from Jaden Stewart, and she'll cash it home. Jaden Stewart will give the Jackrabbits a 3-0 lead, and the Jackrabbits putting on that specialized press here that they got to 2-1. Up the near side of the floor, Jory Fortin back to Elsie in the middle of the floor. Skips it around into the middle of the floor now for Briley Minnick. Briley at the top of the key, driving in the middle of the lane, down right lane line, lays it up with a scoop shot, missed, rebound brought down by Kenna Bain, and Bain gets it out, and now pushing it across the top line is Jaden Stewart up the far side of the floor. Now has it in between the rings at the top of the key. Over to the left wing, extended here for Tatum Bain. Into the left corner for Mangan. Back over to the left wing, extended here for Bain with a skip pass. And around the horn they go. Jaden Stewart with the ball again on the right wing. Now to the high post for Mangan. Mangan down left lane line, scoops a shot over a couple of defenders. Backside rebound brought down there by Kenna Bain. She can't put in the right low block layup. It's missed, and then the rebound to the backside between Mangan and Fortin will go out of bounds off of Mangan. It'll stay with the Red Devils here as they move left to right across the timeline. Oberlin left to right, Greeley County right to left. Up the far side of the floor, Jenna Fortin gets it back to Elsie. Elsie looking to take it across here, working against the press, not wanting to dribble into a trap. Now wraps it back around, throws it over to Jenna Fortin as they get it across the timeline. Jenna with the ball, throws it to Elsie Larson on the left wing, who pulls it back out, finds Michaela Wasson over to the right wing here for Jenna Fortin. Jenna takes a hard power dribble, looking for something inside, doesn't have it, over to Briley Minnick, who now finds Jory Fortin. Jory driving left baseline over the rack, lays it up with the right hand, and she'll be fouled, and is going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2. There's that aggressiveness that Coach Gehring was talking about. If we played that full interview, he kind of went into, he was just challenging his players to be a little bit more aggressive, especially on the offensive side of the floor, and there it is, and it could cash in for a couple of free throws, but Jory missing the first one. Jory with her first start in a long while. Started at the beginning of the part of the season, and now getting a start here. Second one on the way. No, missed them both. Michaela Wasson almost came down with a rebound, but ripping it away from her was Kenna Bain. Up to Mangan. Mangan's able to bring it across the timeline up the near side, but swarmed there by Jory Fortin. She gives the ball off now to the right short corner here. One dribble, back out. Jaden Stewart on the right wing to Mangan. Top of the key for 3 off front iron. Rebound goes into Stewart inside the lane. Stewart with 4 bodies around her is able to find a wide open and cutting Tatum Bain on the backside, who lays it in for 2, and Greeley County's got a 5-0 lead. An errant pass will be stolen away by Bain over to Mangan, who's driving in the middle of the lane, and she will draw a foul from the Red Devils. So a turnover from Oberlin could lead to points possibly here. No, they're not going to say she was in the act of shooting, but they will give the foul to Jenna Fortin, her first. So 5:42 left in the first quarter. 5-0 Greeley County. Left wing with the ball is Stewart. Jaron Stewart inside the lane, has it ripped away from her by Briley Minnick. Briley racing it up the middle of the floor. Down left lane line, over to the rack, goes with a scoop shot. She'll be fouled and is going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Briley Minnick doing a great job, taking it coast to coast, having that aggressiveness after she's able to get the turnover. And now has a chance to punch it in for a couple of points. Stewart will get called for the foul. Briley at the free throw line. And the first one up for Briley is off the mark. So the Red Devils so good at the beginning part of the season shooting free throws, but now that free throw percentage as a team has dipped below 60s at 58%. Second one on the way for Briley. Missed that one as well. Michaela Wasson taps the rebound out of the left corner there. She's double teamed, tries to split it, got through it, but a timeout will be called instead by Brandon Gehring. We will take one with them. 5:30 left in the first quarter. It is Jackrabbits 5, Oberlin 0 here on 101.1 KFNF.
Hi, this is Matt Osmeyer, your Culligan dealer for Rawlins, Decatur, and Norton counties. We want to wish the best of luck to area athletes during the winter sports season. Culligan of Oberlin is a proud supporter of school activities, and we want to encourage the community to come out and watch our talented area students participate in all their school activities. And remember, if you have questions about the water in your home, call me for a free water analysis at 785-475-2471. Culligan, better water, pure and simple.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back from Tribune. Red Devils down 5-0 with 5:30 left. They've had their chances at the free throw line. Could be a one-point game if they are perfect there, but instead down 5-0. Jenna with the basketball, gets into the high post for Briley. Briley on the left elbow, gives it back to Jenna. Jenna driving right baseline. Jenna kicks it back out to Briley. Briley on the right wing, guarded by Mangan out there. Looking, gets it back to the right corner for Jenna, directing traffic down there. Gets it into the short corner for Michaela Wasson, who's seeing the floor. Throws it back out to Jenna. Over to Elsie Larson again to the right wing. Elsie, a couple of dribbles, looking to get it back into the high post to Briley there. On the right elbow to Jory Fortin, over to Jenna on the left wing. Jenna looking to get it off to somebody here as Brandon Gehring's calling out the signals. Now Elsie Larson driving, left lane line, kicks it out to Jenna Fortin, top of the key here for Briley Minnick. Briley down right lane line, kicks it back out to Jenna. Jenna now stops just above the free throw line, gets it off. Jory Fortin driving it down, kicks it out to Elsie Larson. Larson off a screen to Jenna at the top of the key. 4:36 left in the first quarter. 5-0. This is a big defensive stand here, and a foul will be called as Jory was looking to drive around Jaden Stewart on the far side of the floor. Oberlin wearing the red jerseys, Greeley County wearing the white. 4:33 left in the first quarter. Jackrabbits in front 5-0. Jaden Stewart will take a seat as that is her second foul. Jaden's kind of the main point guard, and another very flashy scorer for the Jackrabbits will hit the bench here with 4:30 left in the first quarter. Larson with the ball right at the top of the circle, using a screen from Michaela Wasson, pulls up from three and knocks it down. Elsie Larson with a big shot. Just when you thought that Red Devil offense was looking a little bit lackluster, Elsie Larson comes up with a big shot and makes it a 2-point game at 5-3. Tatum Bain takes one dribble inside the arc, gets it in on the right low block to Kenna Bain, back out over to the right wing in the hands Tatum Bain, gets it back up to the top of the key. Mangan over to Jaron Stewart the left wing. Jaron on the drive, middle of the lane, kicks it back out here to Kenna Bain, over to Tatum Bain on the right wing to the top of the key. Jaron Stewart, she pump fakes, goes up from 15 feet, misses it. Rebound, tracked down in the left corner along the baseline by Jenna Fortin. She was trying to wrap it around to Jory. Ball will go off somebody as coming in to knock it out of bounds there was the play of Charlie's Schaefer, but it'll go to the Red Devils here as the Red Devils luckily they didn't turn it over there. 5-3, Red Devils down by 2. Jenna Fortin with the basketball, working against the 2-2-1 press, gets it to Briley, up to the near side for Elsie Larson. Larson trying to dribble it out of a trap right along the half-court line, almost went over and back, but barely got it across. Now here's Jenna with the ball above the volleyball line, throws over the right wing for Elsie Larson. Elsie throws it back to Michaela, over into the left corner for Jenna Fortin. Jenna driving, left baseline, tries to go up against Schaefer, and she'll be fouled, and will head to the free throw line to shoot two. Did a great job. She got pushed underneath the basket, but still forced her way in with a little bit of a shoulder push, but was able to force her way back up from underneath the basket and went up for 2, fouled on the right arm. That'll be the 4th foul already on Greeley County in the first quarter, as this one goes against Schaefer. First one of the way for Jenna is off the mark. So Jenna will have her second free throw coming here. Maria Rodriguez checks on the contest. Second one up. And off the mark as well, but Briley Minnick's able to pull down the rebound out of the middle lane, kicks it back out to Jenna, inside the arc, top of the key, Michaela Wasson for 3, misses everything. Might have got slapped on the wrist or the ball there, because it came out a little bit funky. Here's Greeley County looking to push up the right side of the floor. Schaefer's able to find Mangan. Mangan back to Schaefer on the right wing. Schaefer trying to get into the high post. Maria Rodriguez will swipe it away, but then she almost throws it away in the front court. And luckily, the Red Devils are able to get it back here. Fortin with a long pass ahead. Elsie Larson driving left baseline, up for 2. trying to go over the top of Tatum Bain and couldn't. On the backside rebound, Kenna Bain gets it out to Schaefer. Schaefer up the far side. Schaefer right to left across the timeline. Schaefer throwing it over to the right wing and almost threw it away. But it'll stay here with Greeley County with 2:46 left here. 3-ball, long range from Mangan, off front iron, long rebound will be tracked down into the hands of Tatum Bain. Bain looking to drive all the way from out there, was way out there, but looked to drive and get at least to the three-point line to the near side. But instead we'll have a foul that'll be called on Briley Minnick. She didn't want to let her around. Second foul on the Red Devils in the quarter. Bain into Mangan, back to Bain. Bain trying to get it back to Mangan. Tip pass. Mangan now almost losing it. And Maria Rodriguez will come in for a foul. So the foul on Maria. 2:34 left in the first quarter. Into the high post here on the drive. Looking to kick it back out, and the Red Devils will swipe it away. But triple team there was Elsie. She falls on the floor. She got it to Jenna. Jenna looking to push, finds Maria Rodriguez, who had a cutting Michaela Watson inside the lane, but just threw it a hair behind her. And the Red Devils will now turn it over in transition. And here comes Greeley County back with the ball. Now with it is Mangan, left at the top of the circle, over to the right wing for Stewart, into the right corner. Schaefer driving right baseline, trying to throw it back up to the top of the key. Mangan comes in to save her, gets it off into the right low block for Tatum Bain, who puts it up for two over the right shoulder, missed it. Jenna Fortin looking to push. Jenna 1-on-3 will have to pull it back out, trying to get it to Briley Minnick, who was cutting down the far side of the floor to the right wing, and they threw it out of bounds off of a jackrabbit, so it'll stay with the Red Devils here. 5-3, 1:55 left in the first quarter. Red Devils and Jackrabbits met up first round of the Northwest Kansas League Tournament. Went to the Jackrabbits 48-38. Now Briley Minnick inside the lane, back to the basket, uses a nice post move to put it up and in for two with the left hand as we're tied up at 5 apiece. Mangan pushes it up the right side of the floor, got it to Stewart, back to Mangan. Mangan with the ball, gets it out to Schaefer, left corner three, off back front iron, and it goes to the backside. A rebound brought down by Elsie Larson. Larson stopped there by Mangan, now needs a little bit of help, finds Jenna Fortin just across the timeline. Jenna avoiding a steal from behind, throws it over to the left wing for Elsie Larson. Larson off a screen to the top of the key for Michaela. Over to the right wing here for Jenna. Jenna wanting to use the screen, uses it. Maria Rodriguez at the top of the key, who hands it off to Briley Minnick. Briley using that guard-to-guard screen there. Throws over to Michaela Watson, back to Elsie Larson on the right wing. Larson looking to use a screen, now takes it down inside the lane, fights through contact, puts up the floater, no! The rebound will go into the hands of the Jackrabbits as we tick under a minute to play. Long push ahead into the hands of Kennedy. Kennedy all the way to the rack, and she'll be fouled, and is going to enter the free throw line to shoot two. So the Red Devils did a great job there running the offense. It was a great floater try from Elsie. Kind of put her head down and got inside, but the foul will come in. This one goes against Michaela Watson. Her first, team foul number 4 for the Red Devils in the quarter. 54.8 left in the first quarter. Red Devils and Jackrabbits tied up at 5. Kennedy at the free throw line. First one up and in. So Addison Kennedy has got her first points. And between either team, that is our first made free throw of the game. Second one on the way. In and out. Rebound, Elsie Larson. Larson up the near side. Larson stretching it out, takes it all the way to the right wing here. 48 seconds to go. Back to Jenna at the top of the key. Jenna, a couple of dribbles there. Looking, throws over to Briley Minnick. Briley with the ball. Left wing extended, takes it to the top of the key. Was looking for the pick and roll down there to Michaela. Just overlet her a little bit, but luckily Jaden Mangan touched it before it went out of bounds. So with 38.6 left, it stays with the Red Devils here, 6-5. Greeley County in front. Lob pass into Briley Minnick. Briley using a screen, down right lane line, trying to go up against the likes of Kenna Bain, and will be fouled on the right low block. I don't think Schaefer likes the call, but that will be a foul on Kenna Bain, her first, and sends Briley Minnick to the free throw line with 35.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. First one up for Briley is up and in. So Briley with 3 points. 1 of 3 from the charity stripe, though, has a chance to give the Red Devils a lead with 35.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Next one up And off the back iron, Elsie Larson comes up with the offensive rebound. Back out to Briley, over to Jenna Fortin. Jenna on the left wing, driving left lane line, in trouble there. Finds Briley cutting down the middle of the lane. She'll be fouled again as she goes up against Bain, this time on the left low block. Great cut by Briley. Just went to the ball there as Jenna got it on the left lane line and saw that no one was around her. The foul will go against Kenna Bain and her second. So 26.9 seconds to go. Briley back at the charity stripe. First one up for her and off the mark. Briley Minnick with 6 free throws. This will be her 6th free throw attempt in the quarter, but it's just made one of them. Red Devils, 1 of 10 right now at the charity stripe. Second one, make that 2 of 10, sorry. 4 points for Briley. Gives the Red Devils a lead at 7-6 with 24 seconds to go. Red Devils applying the pressure. Jan Mangan will bring it across the timeline. Mangan looking to lob it up to Kennedy underneath. Kennedy caught it along the baseline. Kicks it back out here to Stewart to the top of the key for Schaefer. Schaefer over to Mangan with 12 seconds. Mangan pulls up on the right elbow from 15 feet. Lost it. Rebound brought down by Jenna Fortin. Fortin finds Elsie Larson. Larson with 6. Brings it across the timeline with 3. With 2. Larson back to Jenna. Jenna from the volleyball line. Off the back iron. Almost went down, but that's where the quarter will come to a close. 1 quarter in the books here from Tribune. It is Oberlin down in front by 1, 7-6 here on 101.1 KFNF.
When you think of Decatur Co-op, do you think about grain? Feed your livestock, horses or pets, propane, supplies? How about tires? Yes, Decatur Co-op in Oberlin has a tire shop that specializes in tire repair, along with oil changes, exhaust, front-end alignment, and major mechanical work. Bet you didn't know all that. Well, now you know. And the next time you need any of those services, think of Decatur Co-op at the railroad tracks in Oberlin. Book your appointment. Call 785-475-2234.
Decatur County Beef wants to do business with all the local farmers. They want to buy your high moisture corn and grain sorghum, also alfalfa and dry corn anytime. Decatur Beef and Hoxie Feed Yard are always looking for good help. Truck drivers, plumbers, welders, and pen riders. Decatur County Beef is located just north of Oberlin on Highway 83, and Hoxie Feed Yard is just west of Hoxie. Call 785-475-2212 for Decatur County Beef, or call Scott at 785-675-9009. Give them a try. You will be glad you did.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Back here from Tribune, where the Red Devils lead by 1 as we start quarter number 2, and they start with the ball. Now Jenna Fortin down right lane line over to the rack, but will get called for a travel before she went into the lane there. 7-6, Red Devils in front by 1. Found themselves down 5-0, so went on a 7-1 run. Lob pass looking to get it inside here to Kennedy was Schaefer, and the ball will be tapped out of bounds. They say last touched by Kennedy. So it'll be the 4th turnover for the Jackrabbits. Back to the Red Devils. Jory up the far side of the floor. Looking at a little bit of pressure here. Back to Briley. Briley gives it off to Jenna. Jory in the middle of the floor. Kicks it off. Michaela Watson down right lane line from the high post. Count the bucket and 1. What a move by Michaela Watson from the top of the high post with her back to the basket. Spun over. Went down right lane line and put it in for 2. So Michaela Watson with her first 2 points of the game and has a chance to make it a 4-point game for the Red Devils, and she does with a free throw. Michaela, 3 points, 1 of 1 from the charity stripe, 10-6. Stewart brings it across the timeline, throws it over to the left wing here for Bain. Bain to the top of the key for Kennedy, over to Stewart on the left wing. Stewart looking to get it inside, now dribbles it back up to the top of the key, over to Schaefer on the volleyball line, right of the top of the key. Now throws it over to Mangan. Mangan looking to drive all the way down, left lane line, stops, kicks it back out to Stewart for 3, misses everything. Kennedy with the offensive rebound, up for 2, missed it. Rebound brought down by Briley Minnick. Mangan was there to stop her for a little bit. Now Briley up the middle of the floor, hits Jenna as they just cross the timeline. Jenna takes it all the way down into the right corner, back up to Michaela Watson, top of the key, over to Jory on the left wing. Jory awaits the screen, now will stop, pop a 3 and bank it home! Jory Fortin with a big 3, and the Red Devils lead by 7, 13-6. Stewart brings it up the floor, across the timeline, over to Bain. Bain driving it all the way to the rack, through the middle of the lane, and she will be fouled, and is getting out of the free throw line to shoot 2. So that foul will go against Michaela Wasson, her second. Team foul number 1 for the Red Devils in the quarter. 6:38 left in the second quarter. Red Devils in front, 13-6. It's a 7-point lead for the Red Devils. It'll be Bain to inbound underneath their own hoop. Bain looking, lobs it up to Stewart, and Maria Rodriguez got a hand on it. Kennedy comes down with the ball, though, on the far wing. Now dumping it off to Bain underneath on the right low block with Stewart. What a pass. Tatum Bain puts it in for 2. It's 13-8. Red Devils lead by 5. Jory up the near side of the floor, throws it into the middle for Maria Rodriguez. Rodriguez across the timeline, tried to find Briley on the backside, taken away this time by Kenna Bain. Bain throws it back out to Stewart. Stewart over to Mangan. College range 3, no. Air ball, saving it back in bounds for the Jackrabbits, almost anyway, but instead it will be a turnover. So the Red Devils will get it back. With 6:07 left in the first half, 13-8 into the middle of the floor for Maria again. Back to Briley, over to Jory up the near side. Jory takes it all the way down to the right corner. Double team there. Jory needing some help trying to throw it out of bounds off of somebody, and instead throws it out of bounds off herself. That'll be the 4th Red Devil turnover, and it goes back to Greeley County. So they say Jory, when she went to dribble, put it down on the line. So that's why they called her out of bounds. Here's Stewart throwing it back to Bain into the right corner for Kennedy for 3. Misses everything. Rebound. Mangan wins the battle with Minnick underneath, but goes back up for 2 and loses as she misses the layup. Elsie Larson comes up with a rebound. Larson up the far side of the floor. Reverse pivots out of a trap there. Now Kennedy is all over her along the far sideline, needing some help, and Brandon Gehring will call a timeout. 5:22 left in the second quarter. It is Oberlin in front, 13-8. Here on 101.1 KFNF.
New energy at Decatur Health in Oberlin. Yep, it's time to introduce Taylor Niermeyer, our new physician's assistant at Decatur Health. Taylor is a Northwest Kansas native. She has genuine passion for rural health care, and she knows the lay of the land. What does that mean? It means she is totally invested in your good health and well-being. That's why she's such a great fit and a great team member at Decatur Health. Call the clinic at 785-475-2215 to make an appointment to see Taylor. I promise it'll make you feel better. Decatur Health in Oberlin, where compassion and healing come together.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here from Tribune, where the Red Devils lead it 13-8 with 5:22 left in the second quarter of play. Red Devils will have the ball out of this timeout. Brandon Gehring calling one after the Red Devils turned it over. They're just on the last possession, but looking like they were in need of a little bit of help. Briley will inbound. Cross from the Greeley County bench. Gets it into Jenna. Jenna with the ball above the volleyball line. Throws over to the left wing for Elsie Larson. Larson back to Maria at the top of the key. Maria throws over to Shelby Weigel. Over to Briley now on the left wing. Briley coming off the screen. Trying to fit it in between her and in between Mangan and Stewart on the pick and roll. And Bain, and almost got it in there, but Oberlin with the ball again after the kickball. Briley with it on the right wing. Now Briley driving it down. Right lane line. Slid a little too much. Kicks it out. Maria Rodriguez. 4-3! Maria Rodriguez cashes it home from behind the arc and gives the Red Devils a 16-8 lead with 4:48 left. Now Bain Stewart finding a cutting Mangan down the left baseline, and she'll put it up and in for 2. Jaden Mangan with her first 2 points of the game, and there's a foul as Briley was trying to bring it up the near side here, working against that pressure. Foul will be called on Mangan. Her first. Team foul number 2 for the Jackrabbits in the quarter. 1 for the Red Devils. We're in front 16-10 over the 4:39 to go. Maria, that is her first 3 of the year. She was 0 for 5 before that shot. Jenna looking to bring it up the far side, working against the pressure, wraps it around, back to Elsie, over to Jenna. Jenna with the ball above the volleyball line, now to the top of the key. High post for Maria Rodriguez on the left elbow, finds a cutting Jenna Fortin down the left lane line, and she'll put it up and in for two with a great sky hook floater. Man, Jenna with a great floater right there. Long pass ahead, Mangan driving on the right lane, and instead will be have it taken away from her at the high post. Jenna back the other way, taking it coast to coast, throws it out to Briley. Briley with the ball, looking at the right wing, throws it back up top of the key. Maria Rodriguez again for three. She hadn't had a three all year, and now hits her first two in this contest, and it makes it 21-10. Red Devils in front by 11 now. Out of the left corner, swings it around to Stewart. Stewart with the ball, skip pass. Mangan pulls up for two from 18. No, gets her own rebound. Now drives it down left baseline, wraps it underneath the basket. Rebound, Bain. Back out to Bain. Three ball on the way from Stewart this time. Misses that. Larson with a rebound. Almost lost it. Briley comes up with the ball. Briley trying to avoid a little bit of a defender from behind her. Does as she brings it up across the timeline. Briley with the ball, throws it over to the right wing here for Michaela Wasson. Michaela stared down a three, chooses not to shoot, gives it off to Elsie to Maria at the top of the key. Rodriguez looking for a little bit of help here, throws it back up to Michaela Wasson. Michaela down, right lane line, kicks it out to Jenna Fortin. Fortin now driving, stops on the right lane, gets it back to Briley. Briley taking it down right lane line there as well. Briley in a little bit of treble, dumps it off to Michaela Wasson on the right low block, and Michaela will lose the ball. Here comes Greeley County off of the turnover. Not looking to really push you off of it, but they will bring it across the timeline here. Stewart throws it over to the right wing extended for Bain. Lobs it up over here to Mangan. To Kenna Bain. Bain trying to find Tatum. Bain cutting through the lane. Found her, but it went through her arms and into the hands of a Red Devil, and the Red Devils will take it. So 2:37 left in the first half, 21-10. Red Devils lead by 11. Now on the drive, Maria Rodriguez, right baseline, will draw a foul. And this one's going to go against Tatum Main, and that'll be her second foul. So the Red Devils, who found themselves down 12 against Greeley County at half, going to be doing the same thing here in this contest on the road, as they're in front by 11 with 2:31 left in the first half. But still a lot of basketball left in this half. 21-10, Red Devils lead, 2:31 left. Jenna looking to get it in, does to Michaela Wasson the right wing, over to Jory on the right wing, right corner three for Jenna Fortin, misses everything. Backside rebound there, brought down by Jaron Stewart. Stewart is able to get it off to Jadens. Jadens with a long push ahead here, finds Schaefer on the left wing, back to Stewart. Stewart around the horn quickly. Mangan pull up, right wing three. No, McCaden Kettrell almost got the rebound, but Stewart slaps it out of her hands. Gives it off instead to Jaron Stewart. Back to Jadens for three. Got it. Jaden Stewart with a big shot. She's got 6 points, and all of them coming from behind the arc. It's 21-13. Red Devils lead by 8. 1:56 left before we hit the locker rooms. Across the timeline, Jenna Fortin over to Michaela Wasson on the left wing. She'll pull up from three. Misses it. Jory Fortin with the offensive rebound. Up for two. She missed that. Jenna lost the ball. Jory got it back. Misses the right low block layup, and then a foul will come in. So a couple of opportunities there for Jory from bunny range and just couldn't get them to go. Jenna had her shot blocked, and it ended up right back in the hands of Jory, but just couldn't get that one to go. And Jory was the one called for the foul. So it'll go back here to the Jackrabbits with 1:41 left in the first half. 21-13. Red Devils lead by 8. Their largest lead has been 11. Up the middle of the floor across the timeline, Stewart. Stewart looking to get it back over there to Jaron Stewart, and Jenna Fortin will knock it out of bounds as it skirted along the far sideline. Thought Jenna might try to run after it, but I think she thought it was out of bounds off of Greeley County. But instead they say it was out of bounds off of the Red Devils. So Greeley County will get the basketball back here right at half court. 1:32 left in the first half, 21-13. Red Devils lead by 8 with the ball on the right wing. Now Jaron Stewart gets it to Mangan. Mangan looking to drive left baseline. Double team there, trying to throw it back up to the top of the key. And it'll be knocked out of bounds this time by Briley Minnick. So the Red Devils swarming on defense with that 1-3-1. Doing a really great job with it. Jaden Stewart with the ball. Left wing extended above the volleyball line. Throws over to Schaefer. Schaefer back to Stewart. Stewart gives it back to Schaefer on the right wing. Schaefer takes one dribble, gets it to Mangan in the right corner. Mangan avoids the trap, throws it over to Schaefer. Back to this time for Jaron Stewart. Stewart to Schaefer to Mangan, who pulls up just inside the arc. No, but Caden Ketchell had a rebound, but then when she tried to put it down, it got lost back inside. This is Reynolds turning over the right shoulder, losing the ball in the lane. It's still on the floor, and going after it and picking it up is Jenna Fortin off the floor. Jump ball, and the possession arrow is pointing towards the way of the Jackrabbits, but it'll stay here with the Jackrabbits. Stay with the Jackrabbits. 51.3 seconds left in the first half. Looking to get it in. Lobs it over to the right corner. Now on the drive, pulling up for two. Schaefer, and she'll be fouled. And we'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 48.4 seconds left in the first half. Schaefer at the free throw line. First one up for Schaefer. That's just off the mark. Schaefer, next shot. And that one's off the mark as well. Elsie Larson comes up with a rebound. Larson trying to take it up to the near side, double team, gets it out to Jenna. Jenna with a long pass ahead to Briley Minnick on the left wing. Briley looking, tried to get it inside to Shelby Weigel. Schaefer will come in and steal it away. Schaefer up the far side of the floor, 34 seconds left to play. Throws it to Stewart and will overthrow her, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll go back to Oberlin with 29.8 seconds left. 29.8 seconds to go. Red Devils with the ball in front by 8, 21-13. Briley with the ball, top of the key, pulls up from three, missed it, rebound underneath on the left low block, brought down by the Jackrabbits, looking to push off of it. Jaron Stewart finds Mangan cutting on the left lane line, down to the left low block. She'll put it up and in for two. She's got 4 points, 9 seconds left, 21-15. 6 as Jenna brings it across the timeline, down to 3, 2. Jenna looking for help to Shelby Weigel at the buzzer. No, and that's where the quarter will come to a close. So a nice little run by Greeley County over the final 2 minutes of the quarter to make it a 6-point game as we head to the locker rooms. It is Oberlin in front, 21-15. This is Oberlin Red Devil basketball here on 101.1 KFNF.
Farm Credit of Western Kansas is synonymous with giving back to the community and its members. Whether it's attending events such as wheat plot tours, serving on various boards and committees, volunteering at local county fairs, or delivering $5.5 million in cash patronage checks, Farm Credit of Western Kansas is community driven. Stop in at 1190 South Range in Colby or one of our convenient outpost offices. Farm Credit of Western Kansas, financing ag for generations.
Insurance, it seems like you can never have enough. And when it comes to peace of mind, it's good to have the right insurance in place. Fredrickson Insurance Agency in Oberlin can help you do just that. Fredrickson's can help with supplemental insurance for your home, farm, business, auto, and yes, even your crop. Fredrickson's will help you find the best plan from the best companies. Insurance, get the best from Fredrickson Insurance Agency next to the Landmark in downtown Oberlin. 785-475-3883.
Towards better health, High Plains Podiatry.
If you've tried everything to get rid of your warts, High Plains Podiatry offers innovative Swift microwave therapy. Swift is clean and unevasive to get rid of your warts, leaving no blisters or scarring. And it doesn't even need bandages. Move on from warts with amazingly effective wart removal technique from High Plains Podiatry. Call 345-3773 or visit highplainspodiatry.com.
Banking should be simple and convenient. With FNB Bank, it is. Whether online, by phone, or with a debit card, accessing your money has never been easier. Imagine managing your finances from the comfort of your home or on the go with just a few taps. FNB Bank in Oberlin, Kansas makes it all possible, ensuring you have control of your banking 24/7. Experience the convenience of modern banking with FNB Bank. Visit fnbbank.com today.
Forget the flashy ads and gimmicks. Farmers, you need fertilizer equipment you can trust. J.D. Skiles in Atwood, Kansas delivers what truly matters: integrity and innovation. From custom fertilizer trailers and pit stop chemical systems to liquid fertilizer systems, they've got it all. Need more efficient spraying equipment? They have the most innovative ATV and UTV sprayers available. No frills, just quality. Visit them online at jdskiles.com or 101 Grant Street in Atwood, Kansas today. J.D. Skiles, where farming meets excellence without compromise.
Nextech is proud to now offer social media monitoring from Bark, designed by parents for parents. Bark is a service that scans text messages, over 30 social media apps, and other online activity, keeping you informed and your child protected. With Bark from Nextech, parents get alerts for potential dangers easily and effortlessly. Interested in learning more? Visit next-tech.com/bark or call 877-625-7872.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
21-15 here at the break. Do apologize about the mic issues. Do apologize about that. But here at the break, 21-15. Oberlin is in front by 6 of our girls contest. Take you through your first half numbers. Oberlin led after one quarter 7-6 and outscores Greeley County 14-9 in the second quarter for a 21-15 halftime lead. Take you through your individual numbers. We'll start with Greeley County. It's 1 point from Addison Kennedy, 4 from Tatum Bain, 6 from Jaden Stewart, and 4 from Jaden Mangan. The Jackrabbits go 1 of 4 at the charity stripe and commit 7 turnovers. For the Red Devils, it's 4 points from Briley Minnick, 3 from Jory Fortin, 3 from Michaela Wasson, 3 from Elsie Larson, 2 from Jenna Fortin, and 6 from Maria Rodriguez. All 6 points from Maria coming from behind the arc, where she had not hit a 3 all year, was 0 for 5, and in today's game is 2 for 2. So that's just how everything works out for sure. 21-15, Red Devils lead here at the break by 6. If you remember back to when these two met up in the Northwest Kansas League Tournament first round, Oberlin was down by 12 at the break, and this time they flip it around to the rematch, and the Red Devils are up by 6. See if they can continue it in the second half. Greeley County, over that last 2:30, did a really good job of just kind of pushing the issue, attacking, getting to the free throw line, and it led to some points for him down the stretch. But Oberlin was really the aggressive one for most of that first half till the final 2:30 or so, but still did a great job trying to get it inside. They did a great job getting to the hoop as well, along with running that pick and roll, doing a great job setting screens, and it's worked out for them. If they can continue to be the aggressor, kind of like Coach Gehring was saying in his pregame interview, if we can be aggressive tonight, we should be able to win this game, and they are up here at the break 21-15. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have second half action here for you. It's Oberlin and Greeley County, 21-15 at the break. Oberlin in front on 101.1 KFNF.
Agriculture, a hard-working industry built by a labor of love, blood, sweat, and tears. An industry that is constantly changing at an increasing rate with not enough hours in the day. Nutrien Ag Solutions is here to help carry the burden by offering multiple financing options, in-depth soil health and productivity analysis, field-by-field seed recommendations, and industry-leading services. Nutrien, working smarter and harder. Contact your local Nutrien today.
The hallmark of a trusted service center is comfort that lasts all year. Arnhem Service Center in downtown Oberlin offers Tempstar Ion System gas furnaces that ensure your home to stay warm all winter long, and Ion System air conditioners to help keep you cool in the summer. How do they do it? With variable speed blower motors that manage humidity and temperature seamlessly. Experience whole home comfort like never before. Discover more. Stop by Arnhem Service Center in downtown Oberlin. Where hometown charm meets fresh market dreams. Ray's Grocery in downtown Oberlin is a feast for the senses. Hand-picked produce, sizzling steaks, and hearty roasts await your dinner table. Quality soars in every aisle. Shopping at Ray's is a breeze, leaving the heavy lifting to them as they escort your groceries right to your car. Experience the difference at Ray's Grocery. Fresh, friendly, and always local. Ray's Grocery in downtown Oberlin.
difference between going to the bank and going to the bank. When you go to the bank, it's just...
Hello, welcome to the bank. How can we bore you?
But when you go to the bank...
Hi, welcome to the bank. How can we help you?
And that help is offered to you in 13 northern Kansas locations to help your financial goals become a reality. From services and loans to state-of-the-art financial products, come to where the difference is better. The bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Save more, earn more with the Easy Saver account at United Northwest Federal Credit Union. Enrollment in this program automatically rounds up the amount of all debit card and ShareJack purchases made from your checking account to the next whole dollar and deposits it into the Easy Saver savings account. Not only will this account help you save, but it also earns 2.1% APY monthly. Special terms and conditions apply. Come in today and open your Easy Saver account at United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
21-15 here at the break, and like I mentioned, do apologize about having some technical difficulties there in the first half, but we're up and going. We're going good. Hopefully we're going strong. Cross your fingers throughout the rest of the game. Enjoy everybody listening and stuff like that here tonight. And we've got a good one on our girls' side, and I think our boys' game is going to be just as good, if not better, here tonight between the Red Devils and the Jackrabbits. I can't wait for it. It's been a great way to end the year. It just seems like the Red Devil games just keep stacking up. They get better and better as we keep moving on. Obviously, the Red Devils and me hoping the Red Devils come out on top in every single one of them. But we've had a great girls game here so far to start. 21-15. Oberlin is up here at the break by 6, but did lead at one point, 21-10, with about 2:32 left. And then Greeley County was able to go on a 5-0 run to end the half. So you got to think they've got some momentum coming out of the locker room, while Oberlin has got that momentum from the first 14 minutes of that first quarter, where it just really seemed like they dominated. They were able to hit some outside shots, and when Oberlin can get the threes going early, it seems like stuff really starts to fall for him as well. The offense runs a little bit better, and I know we've talked with Coach Gehring about that a couple of times. It just seems like his team gains a little bit more confidence, and they're very confident tonight, playing very aggressive, especially turning defense into offense, using the running game a little bit to do that as well, or I should say the fast break game to do that. 21-15, start of the second half. Red Devils with the ball. Now moving right to left. Jordy with the ball, top of the key. Throws over to the right wing for Jenna Fortin. Jenna using a screen from Briley Minnick. Throws it to the top of the key for Michaela Wasson. Over to Elsie. Elsie now driving. Left baseline. Goes up for two and will be... No! I thought they were going to call a foul underneath on Bain there. Instead, they say it was Elsie Larson that had the charge. And so it will go back to the Jackrabbits here for their first possession. With 7:39 left in the third quarter. 21-15. Red Devils in front by 6. Over to the right wing for Stewart. Gets it inside to Stewart. Back out. Bain for three. In from three. Excuse me, that's Jaron Stewart that knocks it down. And it makes it 21-18. So it's an 8-0 run from the 2:32 mark of the second quarter here for the Jackrabbits. As they start out with a big three right there. Michaela Wasson forces it inside. Briley Minnick. Double team. Finds Jory Fortin on the backside, but just threw it up too strong from just inside the left low block. Jory had it there. That's kind of her third point-blank layup missed. Wish she could have all of them back, I'm sure. Jaden Stewart with the ball over to Mangan in the left corner. Mangan trying to get it to the top of the key. Does to Jaden Stewart. Stewart back over to Mangan. Mangan on the drive. Takes it. Loses it at the high post. Now it's Elsie Larson finding Briley Minnick running down the floor. Losing her balance. It's still able to lay it up and in for two. Briley Minnick now with 6 and makes it 23-18. Long push ahead. Mangan kicks it back out. Inside here for Bain. Bain throws it back up to Jaron Stewart, top of the key. Stewart on the drive, middle of the lane, losing the ball. Picked up by the Jackrabbits underneath. Now Stewart to the high post again. Out to Jaden Stewart just inside the arc from 15. No. Michaela Wasson with a great box out against Bain. Now has it, almost losing. It's on the floor. Bain is able to pick it up, and Kelly Schaefer calls it. Kyle Schaefer calls a timeout at the perfect time. And so Greeley County will get the ball back with 6:17 to go. The Red Devils forced him to miss a shot, but then Michaela Wasson trying to get a little bit of space and dribble it out up the far side, losing the handle. And it was just a great offensive play right there, defensive play, I should say, from Kenna Bain. Was able to get the steal and then fell on the floor trying to pick it back up. Just a 30-second timeout. Schaefer did a great job. He was screaming up and down, jumping up, waving his hands, doing jumping jacks, trying to get that timeout before she lost possession again. And she still had it there, right at about the high post or the left elbow. And that's where they'll inbound from, just across from that and across from their own bench. 6:17 to go in the third quarter. 23-18, Red Devils lead this Northwest Kansas rivalry matchup. Northwest Kansas League rivalry matchup. Throwing it over above the volleyball line here is Stewart. Gets it into Bain. Bain turning, throws it back out to Jaden Stewart. Over to Mangan on the left wing. Mangan on the drive. High dribble, almost lost it. And Stewart, Bain picks it up along the half-court line, throws it to Stewart in the right wing. Now she's trying to find a cutter down along the baseline. That was Tatum Bain going from the left low block to the right low block. She'll draw a foul underneath there as Jory Fortin was trying to prevent that entry pass. Second on Jory, second of the quarter for the Red Devils. And it's Bain, Tatum Bain gets it in over here to Stewart, to Mangan. Now over to Jaron Stewart for three. No, backside rebound. Saving it inbounds is Tatum Bain to Jaron Stewart. Here's Kenna Bain throwing it back out over the right wing. Jaden Stewart to Jaden Mangan. Mangan puts it off of her foot. Jenna Fortin will come up with a steal. Jenna all the way to the rack, lays it up. She'll be fouled and will head to the free throw line to shoot two. So the Red Devils just using a little bit of effort there to come up with the steal after it was a bunch of effort plays from the Jackrabbits there on that possession to keep it on their side of the floor for such a long time. First one of the way for Jenna is up and in. The Red Devils were just 3 of 11 at the break from the charity stripe. Jenna makes her first free throw of the game, now 1 of 3, 24-18. Red Devils in front. Second one on the way. In and out. Mangan comes up with a rebound. Looking to race it up the near side. Now takes it across the middle of the floor. Stops as she just crosses half court. Throws over to the left wing. Mangan gets into the high post. Back out Mangan. Right wing three. Steps into it. Missed it. Backside rebound will be tapped out of bounds. Off of the hands of Bain. And back to the Red Devils it'll go with 5:28 left in the third quarter. 24-18, Red Devils in front by 6. Jenna walks it up across the timeline. Goes over to the left wing for Michaela Wasson. Michaela looking to drive against Bain and will draw a foul. So that foul will go against Kenna Bain, her third. Team foul number 2 for the Jackrabbits in the quarter. Bain will check out. Kennedy checks in here for the Jackrabbits. 5:20 left in the third quarter, 24-18. Red Devils in front with the ball. Is in a backdoor cutting Elsie Larson, but Michaela Watson follows it up and puts it in for 2. They got it into Briley at the high post. She found Elsie backdoor cutting on the left lane line. Elsie missed the layup, but Michaela Watson with a great follow puts it in for 2 to make it 26-18. Skip pass into the hands of Bain. She'll almost lose the ball. It'll be picked up along the half-court line here by the Jackrabbits. Kennedy throws it to the top of the key for Stewart now on the left wing inside. Mangan going up against Briley. Minnick over the right shoulder. Count the bucket and 1. Jaden Mangan going through the contact of Briley Minnick along with a couple of other Red Devils as they tried to triple team her essentially down there, but she was still able to find a way to put it in, and she makes it 26-20 with 4:45 left in the third quarter. The foul, didn't see who the foul was on there. 4:45 to go in the third quarter. First one up for Jaden Mangan is in and out. So the and 1 there from Mangan does not go. Briley brings it up the middle of the floor, throws it over to the right wing for Elsie Larson. Larson, couple of dribbles, throws it to Maria Rodriguez at the top of the key. Maria looking to get it back to Briley Minnick, and she does. Briley with the ball, throws it. Now still has it on the left wing and tapping it out of bounds as she had it above her head is Jaden Stewart. But it stays with the Red Devils who inbound in front of their own bench. 4:23 left in the third quarter, 26-20. 5-5 scoring in the quarter for either team. Over to the right wing for Elsie Larson, off the screen. Finds Maria Rodriguez on the pick and roll, who will put it up and in for 2. Maria with 8 points, and the Red Devils lead by 8, 28-20. Quickly up the floor, Greeley County looking to push and losing the ball with a high dribble, but a foul will come in, as that was Tatum Bain on the far side in trouble. But the foul will go against Maria Rodriguez, and that'll be her 3rd foul. Team foul number 4 on the Red Devils. In the quarter, Jory Fortin checks back into the contest. 4:08 left in the 3rd quarter, 28-20, Red Devils in front. Jackrabbits inbound across from their own bench. Stewart on the left wing, takes it above the volleyball line, throws it over to Jaron Stewart. Skip past to Mangan, just inside the arc on the left wing. No, long rebound. Elsie Larson tracks it down, avoids a couple of defenders. Michaela Wasson looking for help, gets it out to Jory Fortin. Jory long push ahead to Jenna. Jenna on the right baseline, kicks it out to Jory. Jory with a pump fake, gets it off to Jenna Fortin. Fortin sets it up at the top of the key, over to Briley Minnick on the left wing, back to Jenna. Jenna calling out the signals here, looking, trying to get it inside, does to Briley. Briley over the right shoulder, avoids a defender and puts it in. Briley with a little hesitation, let the defender go right on by. Quickly down the floor, Mangan puts it up for 2 from the left low block, missed it. Elsie Larson and Kennedy come up with a rebound. Jump ball will be called, and it'll stay with the Jackrabbits on their side. 30-20, 3:29 left in the 3rd quarter. Red Devils in front by 10. Their largest lead of the night is 11. Can they get it to there? Kennedy throws it in along the backside. Kennedy got it back. Right low block up for 2. Threw it off the bottom of the backboard. Jenna Fortin comes up with a rebound. Gets it out to Jory. Jory up the middle of the floor looking for a little bit of help. Almost traveled with it, but got lucky. As Elsie Larson now has it, looking to get it inside. And just in ball fake. But Michaela Wasson will come in and steal it away from the Jackrabbits from behind. Riley looking to get it inside as well. Nowhere to go as she's holding the ball on the right wing. Throws it back to Michaela. The top of the key above the volleyball line now for Jenna Fortin. Over to the right wing, extended for Briley Minnick. Briley looking to drive, trying to get it inside here. Does to Jenna Fortin. Jenna double teamed, trying to go over the right shoulder. Lost the ball. Jory picks it up inside the middle of the lane, trying to kick it out. And it'll go off the hands of Mangan and out of bounds. 10 turnovers for Greeley County, 8 for the Red Devils. 2:47 left in the 3rd quarter. 30-20, right wing extended. With the ball is Briley Minnick above the volleyball line. Michaela Wasser to the left wing extended for Elsie. Elsie looking to get it inside, had a shot there, but just missed Michaela. Now Briley Minnick taking it over to the right wing, looks for a screen from Mangan, and we'll have a foul. That'll be called on Mangan. As Mangan, if she wouldn't have extended the arm out, I don't think she would have got the foul call. When Jenna went to set the screen, she got pushed over. That'll be Jaden Mangan's 2nd foul. Team foul number 3 for the Jackrabbits in the quarter. 2:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to get it in, throwing it into the right wing. And instead a foul will be called as they were looking to get it to the right corner for Jenna Fortin. And instead coming in and fouling her as she was getting the ball is Addison Kennedy. So that'll be her first. Briley gets it into Michaela on the right wing. Throws it back to Briley Minnick. Briley looking to drive against Mangan. Fakes, now gets it out to Elsie Larson. Larson, long range 3, off front iron. Michaela Watson sticks her hands in there. She's on the floor for the loose ball, and they'll call it jump ball. And the Red Devils will get it back with 2:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Great effort right there by Michaela Watson. And it gives the Red Devils another possession here. Briley looking to get it in. Still looking, needs some help, finds Elsie. Elsie on the right wing, back to Jenna. Jenna down, right lane line, stops dead in her tracks, goes up and under, lays it up with a floater, missed it, missed everything. It was an air ball. Stewart a long push ahead to Mangan. Mangan throws it back out here to Kennedy. Kennedy skips it over to Jaden Stewart, right at the top of the circle, into the right corner, driving, right baseline. Schaefer with the floater from 5 feet, no. Jory Fortin with a rebound. Jory along the right baseline loses the ball. It'll go out of bounds and go back here to Greeley County with 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. So 1:54 left in the third quarter, 30-20. Red Devils in front by 10. Into the right corner for Mangan. She drives inside, goes behind. Michaela Wassener threw her, I should say, on the right low block and puts it up and in for 2. Mangan with 8, and the Red Devils lead by 8, 30-22 still. Across the timeline, up the far side of the floor, right to left is Jenna Fortin. Over to the right wing now for Jory. Jory looking. Jenna was wide open for a second. Now Jenna came down with the ball but fell down, tried to get it back to Jory. It'll be stolen away. Jackrabbits up the far side of the floor. Mangan cutting to the right low block, and she'll put it up and in for 2. Run out layup off of the turnover from the Red Devils, and it's back to a 6-point game. 30-24. Crossing the timeline is Jenna Fortin with the ball. 1:12 left in the quarter. Into the high post for Michaela. Back to Jenna. Jenna lays up a floater from the free throw line. Missed it. Jory Fortin going after the rebound. Bodies flying everywhere. Elsie Larson will pick up the ball and then be fouled. So along the baseline there, forcing the ball away from Jory was the Jackrabbits. It was Charlie Schaefer forcing the ball away. And then when she went to throw it back in, Elsie was right there, took it away from her, and then Elsie got fouled by Tatum Bain, her third foul. First one is up and in. Elsie Larson puts it in. Elsie with 4 points. 31-24, Red Devils by 7, 1:03 left in the third quarter. Second one on the way, in and out, rebound, brought down here by Bain. Bain to Stewart, Stewart to Mangan. Mangan up the far side of the floor, looking to pivot, instead throws it away. LCU picks off the pass, gets it to Michaela, middle of the floor. Michaela down into the middle of the lane, lays up a floater, missed everything. Bain picks up the rebound along the baseline, gets it out here to Jaron Stewart. Stewart up the near side of the floor, left to right across the timeline. 40 seconds to play. Jaden Stewart skips it to Mangan, top of the key three. Mangan off front iron, rebound into the middle of the lane there for Jenna Fortin. Middle of the floor for Michaela, ahead to Briley Minnick. Briley with the ball on the left wing, 28 seconds to go. Skips it to Jenna on the right wing. Jenna pump fakes, throws it back to Elsie. Over to Jory Fortin on the left wing with 20 seconds to go. Jory awaits the screen, comes off of it, throws over to Jenna Fortin, to Elsie Larson in the right corner. Elsie coming off of a couple of screens, throws it back to Michaela with 12 seconds to go. Gets it off to Jenna Fortin. Fortin with the ball at the top of the key, awaiting a screen. Jenna gets it inside to Briley Minnick. Briley goes around over the left shoulder, laid it up with a scoop shot against Mangan, missed it, and that's where the quarter will come to a close. So the Red Devils get a shot, maybe not it's just a little tougher than the one they wanted, but as we head to the fourth quarter, the Red Devils lead by 7, 31-24. It's Red Devil basketball, 101.1 KFNF.
Sneezes, sniffles, or seasonal blues. It might seem like a small bother, but right now at Ward Drug in Oberlin, it's the perfect time to get your vaccinations. Protect yourself and your loved ones with their comprehensive range of vaccines. As an independently owned pharmacy, Ward Drug offers personalized care you can trust. Don't wait for the next wave of germs to hit. Your health is your wealth at Ward Drug. Visit warddrugstore.com or call them at 785-475-2285.
Here come the men in black trucks for all your home needs.
Aqua Shield Roofing not only offers roofing for residential and business, but siding, guttering, insulation, windows, and doors, construction and remodeling too. Plus, Aqua Shield Roofing offers a workmanship warranty. For your free estimate, give them a call, 785-475-2533. AquashieldRoofing.com.
Here come the men in black trucks for all your home needs.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here from Tribune as we get ready to start our fourth and final quarter. The Red Devils, who lost to the Jackrabbits by 10 in the first round of the Northwest Kansas League Tournament on January 21st, now lead on February 7th as we head to the fourth quarter, 31-24. Trying to hold on and get a big league win here. Top of the key with the ball is Schaefer. Throws over the right wing for Stewart as Greeley County starts with the ball in the fourth quarter. Mangan driving right baseline to Schaefer. Back to Mangan. Pump fakes the three. Now drives, lays up a floater. One to foul. Won't get it. I think Schaefer was wanting one too, and the Red Devils might have got away with one there. With the ball underneath the hoop is Schaefer. Schaefer looking to get it inbounded, throws it to Mangan. Mangan on the right wing, goes through Maria Rodriguez, and they're going to call a foul on Maria, and that'll be her fourth. So Maria with her fourth foul, 7:40 to go in the fourth quarter of play. 31-24, Red Devils in front by 7. Jory Fortin will check back into the contest here. With the basketball, Jaden Stewart throws over to the right wing here for Jaron Stewart. Mangan comes off of a curl down right lane line, missed it. Rebound, Bain up for 2, got her own board again, and will lay it that one up and in for 2. Kenna Bain with her first 2 points of the game, and it cuts the 7-point lead down to 5, 31-26. Across the timeline, Jenna Fortin throws over to the right wing here. Jory driving, right baseline, trying to wrap it around the backside to Jenna, and will instead throw it away. 11th turnover for the Red Devils. Jaden Stewart up the middle of the floor, throws over to the left wing, into the left corner. Jaden Mangan looking to drive, has nowhere to go, throws it back up to Schaefer on the left wing. Schaefer back to Mangan. Mangan gives it back to Schaefer. Schaefer gets it inside to Bain. Bain wraps it around. Backside shot from Jaden Stewart from 15. No. Mangan with the offensive rebound. Up for 2. Left low block. Missed that. It'll go off her hands and out of bounds. Going after the rebound. 6:53 left in the fourth quarter. 31-26. Red Devils lead by 5. Buckle your seatbelt. It's going to be a wild ride to the finish, I think. Across the timeline, Jenna Fortin with the ball into the high post for Michaela Wasson. Michaela losing the basketball as Jaden Stewart will pick it away from her. Michaela was looking at the backdoor cut there on the other side and almost lost it. Red Devils lucky to get it back. Briley Minnick with the ball, just the right of her own bench, gets it into Jenna Fortin. Jenna driving, left baseline of the rack, and she'll be fouled underneath there. Jenna with a great hesitation move, fake like she was going to go back up above the three-point line, and then took it back down along the baseline, up for 2, and is fouled, and is headed to the free throw line to shoot a pair. The foul comes in against Jaron Stewart. That's her second, and team foul number 1 for the Jackrabbits in the quarter. At the free throw line and putting up the first one, but off the mark is Jenna. Jenna just 1 of 5 from the charity stripe tonight for 3 points. Second one on the way here from Jenna Fortin. It's up and off front iron. Rebound brought down by Bain. Bain gets it off to Stewart here. Stewart lost it off of her foot, but is able to regain it. Stewart brings it across the timeline with a pass over to the left wing for Jaron Stewart. Inside of Bain, finds Jaden Stewart at the high post. Stewart throws it back out to Jaron. Jaron to Jaden's. Jaden's with the ball on the volleyball line, over to Jaron on the left wing. Jaron on the drive, down left lane line, looking for a little bit of help. Almost lost it. Still has it in the middle of the lane. Barely got it out to Mangan on the right wing. Mangan with the ball, throws over to Jaden Stewart. Stewart gets into the high post. Bain back out to Mangan. Mangan down, right lane line, slips between 2 defenders and puts it in for 2. Mangan with 12, 31-28, 3-point game. Closest it has been in a long while, 31-28. Red Devils with the ball into the left corner. Michaela Wasson with it there. Wasson looking to drive, stops in the middle of the lane, spinning around, looking for a little bit of help, and she lost the basketball. Taken away by Jaden Stewart. Up the middle of the floor, Jaden Mangan now looking to push, pulls up from 5 feet, missed it. Riley Minnick comes down with a rebound, crashing into her, and the foul will go against Kenna Bain with 5:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Red Devils in front by 3, trying to hold on, pick up win number 10 on the season as well. They're looking to pick up another big league win here. The Red Devils with only 1 league win, 1-3 in the league so far this season. We got a timeout on the floor that'll be taken by head coach Brandon Guerin. 5:38 left, fourth quarter. 31-28. Red Devils in front here on 101.1 KFNF.
Creative Collision in Oberlin reminds you, when involved in an accident, the insurance company will pay for towing to the shop of your choice within a reasonable distance. Not the closest shop available. No law requires you to get more than 1 estimate. You choose the shop and authorize the repairs. Remember, your car, your choice. Creative Collision, Oberlin's choice body shop for all your collision and restoration services. Call them at 785-470-2130 or stop by at 1843 Highway 83 in Oberlin.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
31-28. Red Devils in front by 3. It's going to be a nail-biter, though, to the finish. Hopefully you got that blood pressure medicine next to you, because I have a feeling it's going to be a nail-biter all the way to the finish here tonight. 31-28. Red Devils lead over the Jackrabbits. The Jackrabbits beat them in the first round of the Northwest Kansas League Tournament 48-38. Red Devils got off to a slow start, found themselves down by 19, and had to almost pull off the comeback. Got it to within 3, but couldn't do it. Tonight they've led basically the whole entire way, and now they're trying to come away with a win and avoid a Greeley County comeback. Jenna Fortin with the ball over the right wing here for Briley. Now Elsie Larson with it. Right corner, goes it to the top of the key. Michaela shoots it quickly inside. Briley Minnick over the left shoulder on a drop step, up for 2, and she's fouled and will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So the foul will go against Jaron Stewart underneath. It was a great pass from Michaela from the top of the key. First one on the way, off front iron. Briley Minnick, just 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Second one on the way. Cash home the shot right there for Briley. She's 3 of 8. She's got 9 points. 32-28. Red Devils lead by 4. That's their first point of the fourth quarter, and it comes with 5:08 left. 3 ball for Schaefer on the left wing. Missed it. Elsie Larson grabbing the rebound. She lost it. Now Jenna has it. Jenna racing it up the near side. Finds Jory as an outlet. Jory the push ahead to Briley Minnick. Briley in the right corner. Stops. Wanted to shoot the 3. Trying to get it inside of Michaela. Does there on the right low block. Michaela going up and under. Up for 2. And she's fouled and is going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So that's going to be Jaden Mangan on the call, on the foul, her third, and Michaela Wasson's at the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one up for Michaela off front iron. Michaela 1 of 2 from the free throw line now. We got a timeout on the floor that'll be taken by Kyle Schaefer. We'll keep it, we'll take a break with them as well. 32-28, Oberlin in front by 4 here on 101.1 KFNF.
Hi, this is Matt Osmeyer, your Colligan dealer for Rawlins, Decatur, and Norton counties. We want to wish the best of luck to area athletes during the winter sports season. Colligan of Oberlin is a proud supporter of school activities, and we want to encourage the community to come out and watch our talented area students participate in all their school activities. And remember, if you have questions about the water in your home, call me for a free water analysis at 785-475-2471. Colligan, better water, pure and simple.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here from Tribune. Our girls' game has been a good one, 32-28. The Red Devils trying to hold on for a win. They led by 7 after the third quarter, and with just a little over halfway left in the fourth, they lead by 4. They've only put up 1 point in the quarter, but they do lead still, 32-28. Michaela Wasson trying to give them their second point here, and put the lead back out to 5, 32-28. These two squads have been battling it out all game. Red Devils have led by as many as 11 in the contest and have never really not led from beginning to finish. First one on the way, next one on the way for Michaela. Missed it just off the front iron. Jaden Stewart comes down with a rebound. And Stewart and so interesting, the officials have stopped the game, made them take it out of bounds. That's interesting. On the drive, right baseline here, throwing it back up to the top of the key. Over to the right wing, now Jaron Stewart for 3. That's missed. Rebound to the backside, tapped out of bounds by Mangan, and it'll go back here to the Red Devils. I don't understand what the call there was. It was just a clear rebound because she missed the free throw. But They made her take her out. Now Jenna brings it across the timeline, guarded heavily up there by Bain. Throws over to the right wing for Elsie Larson. Larson looking to get it inside. Throws it back to Michaela at the top of the key. Over to the left wing for Jenna Fortin. Jenna using the screen. Jenna looking to get it inside. Does to Michaela on the left low block. Michaela triple team there with hands everywhere, and a jump ball will be called. And it'll stay with Oberlin here with 4:10 left in the fourth quarter. Michaela looks like she got poked in the eye, but she's going to be okay. 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter, 32-28. Red Devils in front by 4. Looking to get the ball inbounded is Jenna Fortin. Throws it up. Briley Minnick with a long-range 3. Got it! Briley Minnick from downtown. That's what the Red Devils needed. She's got 12. Quickly up the near side of the floor is Stewart. Gets it off to Mankin as the Red Devils lead 35-28 now. 7-point game. And a foul will be called as the Red Devils thought they might have knocked it out of bounds there along the near sideline. But instead they say a foul came in first. The foul goes against Elsie Larson. That'll be her second foul. Team foul number 2 for the Red Devils in the quarter. 3:56 left in the fourth, 35-28. Red Devils lead by 7. Stewart throws it into Bain. Bain back out to Mangan. Mangan gives it back. Now Jaron Stewart down left lane line through contact. Lays up a floater and puts it in. Jaron Stewart with a big shot. She's got 5. Make it 35-30. Red Devils lead by 5 here with 3:40 left in the fourth quarter. Up the middle of the floor across the timeline, Jenna Fortin throws over to the left wing for Jory. Jory off a screen to the top of the key for Briley Minnick. Briley wraps a one-handed pass over to Jenna. Jenna, right wing extended to the top of the key for Michaela Wasson. Over to the left wing for Elsie. Elsie looking to drive, almost lost it. Now a jump ball will be called, and it'll go back to Greeley County. So Greeley County will get the ball back here with 3:20 left in the fourth quarter. 35-30. Jaron Stewart up the near side, takes it to the right wing. Jaron all the way to the right corner, finds a cutting Kenna Bain down the right lane line, missed it. Jaden Stewart with a backside rebound. Stewart throws it back up to the top of the key to Jaron Stewart. Over to the right wing, Mangan. Mangan on the drive, gives it back out here to Stewart. At the top of the key, over to Jadens on the right wing. Jadens looking to the top of the key, back to Jaron. Jaron down right lane line, hands everywhere, throws it back out. Jaden Stewart, left elbow from 15, no. Rebound inside the lane, Kenna Bain puts it on the floor. Blocked by Briley Minnick on the left, low block. Huge block by Briley, great defensive play. Keeps 2 points off of the board there for sure. Jenna hits Elsie. Elsie on the left wing, looking for a little bit of help. Hands it off to Jenna. Jenna is going to be immediately double teamed there, and a jump ball will come in. The Red Devil faithful were wanting a foul, but they'll call a jump ball. So the Red Devils will get it back here with 2:35 left in the fourth quarter of play. And we got a timeout on the floor that'll be taken by Greeley County. 2:35 left in the fourth. Red Devils hanging on to the lead, 35-30 here on 101.1 KFNF.
It's costing more and more to fill up your gas tank these days. When you pay at the pump at Decatur Co-op, you pay less, and you don't have to be a member to enjoy great competitive rates. Decatur Co-op has pay at the pump in Lenora, Jennings, Oberlin, and Herndon, Kansas, along with Danbury, Nebraska. Plus, you don't have to worry about whether it's cash or credit. All prices are the same, and Decatur Co-op accepts all major credit cards and the Decatur Co-op Association card. Next time, fill up at Decatur Co-op.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
35-30. Red Devils in front by 5. 2:35 left in the fourth and final quarter. Red Devils trying to avenge the earlier loss of the Jackrabbits earlier this season. Can they do it? They got to hold on for the next 2:35. Wasson with the ball on the left wing. Gets it back to Briley Minnick. Briley circling it around. Gets over to Jenna. Jenna on the right wing. Using a screen from Briley to Michaela at the top of the key. Over to the left wing for Elsie Larson. Larson using the ball screen. Throws over to Briley Minnick. Briley hands it off to Jory Fortin. And Jory loses the ball. Jory, I think, just lost it all the way. Now the push ahead to Jaden Mangan. Mangan will just pull up from 5 feet. Misses it. Long rebound. Tracked down by Elsie. Elsie in a double team, though. Throws it out to Jory. And a timeout will be called by the Red Devils here. So the Red Devils will call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2:09 left in the fourth quarter. Red Devils will have the ball on the far sideline, have to bring it all the way across the timeline. But tough turnover there, and it just looked like Jory might have lost it as she was trying to kind of rip through and come around the screen. I wonder if it popped out of her hands, and she kind of fell over. Glasses got knocked off as well, but She was able to respond, get down to the other end, force Jaden Mangan to miss a little jump shot. That's what you want to do in transition, is force a jumper instead of a layup, because you take your odds better with a jumper than the layup, and the Red Devils did that. 35-30, 2:09 left in the fourth and final quarter. Red Devils in front by 5. Trying to come up with a big win here on the road in enemy territory. And the Jackrabbits going to apply a little bit of pressure, looking more like a man-to-man pressure into Michaela Watson. Gets it back to Jenna. Jenna will walk it up, brings it across the timeline, throws over to Jory Fortin on the right wing. Jory looking for a little bit of help, gets it off to Michaela Watson. Watson with the ball, left at the top of the circle, throws it to Jenna in the left corner. Jenna using a screen there, skips over to Elsie Larson on the right wing. Larson one dribble, back to Briley Minnick. Briley with the ball on the right wing. Briley throws it back to Michaela. Michaela looking, skips over to Elsie Larson. Larson driving, left baseline, nowhere to go. Wraps it back out to Michaela Watson with a 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Over to Jory Fortin, into the right corner for Jenna. Jenna with the ball, looking, rips through, drives right baseline, wide open layup, count the bucket and one! Jenna Fortin with a great ball fake, takes it down, fouled in his head of the free throw line to shoot 2. Jenna Fortin with a big time layup right there. She's got 5 points, makes it 37-30. The foul goes against Jaren Stewart, and that'll be her 4th. And she missed the free throw. Did Jenna, but no one moved. And I think everyone thought it was 2 shots instead of 1. Here's quickly up the floor, so Greeley County gets it over to the right corner. Now for Kennedy. Back to Stewart. Stewart with the ball to the high post for Bain. Bain finds Mangan cutting and just overthrows her as the ball will go out of bounds. 12th turnover for the Jackrabbits with 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Red Devils working against the pressure here from Greeley County. Like I mentioned, looking like a man-to-man pressure here. So it's going to be tough to get the ball in. Now the throw down the middle of the floor. Jory Fortin coming back, but she'll lose it. Now Jaden Stewart throws it to Kennedy. Kennedy trying to wrap it around the backside, and she'll throw it out of bounds. So Briley was looking to Jory down the middle of the floor with a baseball pass, just under, threw it a little bit. Jory came back, got a hand on it, but then when she did, she tapped it out. Now Briley overthrowing Elsie Larson again this time, and so it'll go out of bounds. Did she touch it before it went out? She did. Great job by Elsie running that down, because if she doesn't, that ball should be underneath the hoop for Greeley County, but she touched it right before it went out of bounds. Over to Jaden Stewart on the right wing. Left wing 3 for Jaren Stewart, and she cashes it home. Jaren Stewart now with 8 points, and it makes it 37-33 with 1:03 left. Kyle Schaefer wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. 4-point game, 63 seconds left here on 101.1 KFNF.
Decatur County Beef wants to do business with all the local farmers. They want to buy your high-moisture corn and grain sorghum, also alfalfa and dry corn anytime. Decatur Beef and Hoxie Feed Yard are always looking for good help. Truck drivers, plumbers, welders, and pan riders. Decatur County Beef is located just north of Oberlin on Highway 83, and Hoxie Feed Yard is just west of Hoxie. Call 785-475-2212 for Decatur County Beef, or call Scott at 785-675-9009. Give them a try. You will be glad you did.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
37-33, Red Devils lead by 4 with just 63 seconds left in the quarter. That's 1:03. They lead by 4, have led by as many as 11. But Greeley County in this kind of last half of the game, as Oberlin kind of dominated that first part of the third quarter, and then it has been a dogfight ever since then between either team. Briley now looking for the baseball pass, throws it down, finds Elsie. Elsie will have it taken away by Jaren Stewart, but then Stewart stepped on the out-of-bounds line when she got it, and so it'll go back to Oberlin underneath their own hoop. So a break for the Red Devils. Briley threw a great pass. Jenna looking to get it in underneath her own hoop. Jenna finds Michaela on the left low block, and Michaela will be fouled underneath there. So that foul will go against Jaden Stewart, her third, with 58.6 seconds left. 37-33. Jaren Stewart, before that timeout, hit a massive 3. First one on the way for Michaela. Can't get the roll. Michaela 1 of 3 from the charity stripe now. I should say 1 of 4. Next one up for Michaela. Misses it. Rebound brought down by Mangan on the right low block. 56 seconds to go. Mangan up the middle of the floor. Mangan trying to take it down. Lost the handle. Stewart somehow gets it back into the high post. Bain over to Mangan. Mangan driving, weaving her way. Lays up a floater. Missed it. But then Jenna Fortin will lose it off her hands out of bounds. And it'll stay with Greeley County underneath their own hoop. 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 37-33. (37-33), 45 seconds left in the contest. Stewart with the ball, left wing. Stewart driving, middle of the lane, finds it down, right lane line, up for 2, missed it. Great defense by Michaela, staying straight up and down. Didn't walk away with a foul. Back to Jenna, and now Jenna will be fouled as Jory was the one that got out of the outlet up the far side, gave it back to Jenna in the middle of the floor, and a foul will come in. So 36.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter, 37-33. That foul goes against Jaden Stewart, her 4th. Jenna Fortin at the free throw line, in and out. Jenna just 1 of 8 from the charity stripe. Big shots here from the Red Devils. 36.5 seconds to go to make it a 5-point game. Jenna's next free throw up and in. Big shot by Jenna. Jenna with 6 points. She's 38-33 now. Red Devils in front, 32 seconds to go. Jaron Stewart throws over to Jaden Mangan with a long college range 3. Can't get the bank. Rebound will be tracked down in the far side, near side corner, brought down by Jenna, but then she loses the ball. Jory comes in and taps it out of bounds off of the hands of Stewart. No, they say last touch by Jory. So the Red Devils, who got the shot, miss from Greeley County, but couldn't come up with a rebound after Jenna tracked it down, just lost it off of her hand. 22.2 seconds left, 38-33. Red Devils lead by 5. The Red Devils, who've been so good all year shooting free throws down the stretch here, having a tough time putting into the hoop, but Greeley County hasn't been able to put it in either. 38-33, and Greeley County has got to be worried about the fouls as well. Jaron Stewart has 4, Tatum Bain with 3, Kenna Bain with 4, Jaden Stewart with 4, and Jaden Mangan with 3. So you either want Mangan or Bain to foul here, because if any of the 3 of Kenna Bain, Jaron Stewart, or Jaden Stewart foul, they're out of the game. That would be one of the starters for the Red Devils. 38-33. Red Devils in front by 5. Trying to come up with a massive road win here over the Greeley County Jackrabbits. Lost to them early in the year by a final of 48-38. We're down by 19 at the half. Lost by 10. And now here in this game have led the whole way and trying to preserve the lead. Stewart throws it in here to Bain. Bain gives it back to Stewart. Stewart pump fakes the 3. Gets it to Mangan. Right corner 3. No. Rebound will be tapped out by a Jackrabbit, and the Red Devils will get it with 13.2 seconds to go. I didn't see what hand got in there, but it was a Jackrabbit that tapped it out of bounds on the far side. Riley Minnick looking to get it in on the far side, and Brandon Gehring wants a timeout to set up a play here to try to help his girls out get it in. There's 13.2 seconds left in the quarter. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors today: Aqua Shield Roofing, Creative Collision, Colligan of Oberlin, Decatur Co-op, Decatur County Beef, Decatur Health, Farm Credit of Western Kansas, Frederickson Insurance Agency, High Plains Podiatry, as well as FNB Bank. Big thank you to all of them for helping us support Oberlin Red Devil Athletics here on 101.1 KFNF. Red Devils lead by 5, 38-33. And you got to think again, that home run ball has worked for the Red Devils in the past, but Greeley County has kind of expected it here tonight. So I'd set some screens, try to get somebody open, and then you just tuck the ball and wait for the foul to come. Because Greeley County has to foul. They can't just play off of you waiting for a steal. There's not enough time to do that. So 13.2 seconds left in the fourth and final quarter. Greeley County will apply the pressure, and the Red Devils will look to get it in along the far side of the court, moving right to left. across from the Greeley County bench. Briley looking to get it in, finds Jenna. Jenna taking it over, and she'll run around and be fouled. And it's going to be Jaden Mangan that comes in with a foul, and that'll be her fourth. So Mangan with her fourth foul is going to send Jenna Ford to the free throw line with 9.4 seconds to go. And she can really make this door slam not all the way shut, but pretty much shut here. First one of the way for Jenna. Up and in. Big shot right there by Jenna Fortin. She's got 7 points. Jenna had a huge layup down the stretch here to kind of take this lead out to where it is, 39-33 now. Second one of the way for Jenna. Drained them both. Big shots right there by Jenna Fortin. 4 of 11 from the charity stripe for Jenna today. Up the middle of the floor, over to Mangan. Mangan gives it back to Stewart. Hoists a three, and it goes with 2 seconds to go. 40-36, but time will run out, and that's where the contest will come to a close. The Red Devils survive and get a huge road win, their first win, as they've lost 2 in a row, and they come back to get a big win tonight over the Greeley County Jackrabbits, 40-36. Huge win for Coach Gehring and his squad, and the Red Devils back to their winning ways. A big win tonight over Greeley County, 40-36. We'll take a break, come back, give you your final numbers, get you ready for the boys' game here on 101.1 KFNF.
New energy at Decatur Health in Oberlin. Yep, it's time to introduce Taylor Niermeyer, our new physician's assistant at Decatur Health. Taylor is a Northwest Kansas native. She has genuine passion for rural health care, and she knows the lay of the land. What does that mean? It means she is totally invested in your good health and well-being. That's why she's such a great fit and a great team member at Decatur Health. Call the clinic at 785-475-2215 to make an appointment to see Taylor. I promise it'll make you feel better. Decatur Health in Oberlin, where compassion and healing come together.
Farm Credit of Western Kansas is synonymous with giving back to the community and its members. Whether it's attending events such as wheat plot tours, serving on various boards and committees, volunteering at local county fairs, or delivering $5.5 million in cash patronage checks, Farm Credit of Western Kansas is community driven. Stop in at 1190 South Range in Colby or at one of our convenient outpost offices. Farm Credit of Western Kansas, financing ag for generations.
Insurance, it seems like you can never have enough, and when it comes to peace of mind, it's good to have the right insurance in place. Frederickson Insurance Agency in Oberlin can help you do just that. Frederickson's can help with supplemental insurance for your home, farm, business, auto, and yes, even your crop. Frederickson's will help you find the best plan from the best companies. Insurance, get the best from Frederickson Insurance Agency, next to the Landmark in downtown Oberlin, 785-475-3883.
A step towards better health. High Plains Podiatry.
High Plains Podiatry is excited to announce that you can finally be free from persistent warts. Rid yourself from warts with their unevasive, swift system. High Plains Podiatry has locations in McCook, Holdridge, Benkelman, Franklin, and Minden. And in Kansas at Colby, Norton, and Quinter. Get your warts gone for good. Call 345-3773 or online at highplainspodiatry.com.
At F&B Bank in Oberlin, you're getting a dedicated team of professionals who prioritize your financial needs. They offer the convenience of online and telephone banking, plus debit cards that make transactions seamless. And when they say team, they mean a tradition of trust and reliability. They're here to support you long after you open your account. So when it comes to banking, be confident knowing F&B Bank will go the extra mile for you. F&B Bank in Oberlin. Visit them online at fnbbank.com.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here from Tribune as the Red Devils get the win tonight in a hard-fought battle with the Jackrabbits of Greeley County. Big road league win as they take down the Jackrabbits by a final of 40-36. The Red Devils now improved to 10-7 on the year. That's not only a big league win, that's a big sub-state win as well, as Greeley County in the same sub-state as Oberlin. Oberlin now 10-7 kind of puts them in a mark where they could be anywhere from 1 8-5, 1-6. But man, what a big win tonight for Coach Gehring and his squad, especially after a tough couple of games where they took it on the chin there to Wallace County and Dighton, and they rebound strong on a long road trip. They walk away with a huge win over Greeley County by a final score here of 40-36. Take you through your final numbers. We'll start with Greeley County. The Jackrabbits get 1 point from Addison Kennedy, 8 from Jaron Stewart, 4 from Tatum Bain, 2 from Kenna Bain, 9 from Jaden Stewart, and 12 from Jaden Mankin. For the Red Devils, it's 12 from Briley Minnick, 3 from Jory Fortin, 5 from Michaela Wasson, 4 from Elsie Larson, 8 from Jenna Fortin, and 8 from Maria Rodriguez. 16 turnovers for the Red Devils. They go 9 of 29 from the free throw line. Coach Gehring's probably going to look at that and shriek, but if you can get out of any game going 9 of 29 from the free throw line, you'll take it. You'll get a win. The Jackrabbits go 1 of 5 from their charity stripe and commit 14 turnovers. All right, let's get you ready for our boys game. The Oberlin Red Devil boys come in tonight with a record of 9-7, coming off that tough loss against Dighton, 66-33. But at one point, we're only down by 3 at the break, 27-24, but just put up 9 points in total in the second half, so they're looking to rebound to have a really good, complete game tonight. As for Greeley County, they come in tonight with a record of 8-6. They're coming off of a big win on Tuesday against a very tough Wichita County team, 50-45 here on their home floor. And they're looking to make it 2 in a row as well. It's Greeley County and Oberlin on our boys' side of things. Coming up next, we'll sit down and talk with head coach of the Red Devils, Kyle Brett. That'll be coming up next here on Red Devil Courtside on 101.1 KFNF.
With the right touch, bent metal, shattered glass, and twisted frames can be restored to their original glory. At Creative Collision, they have one simple mantra: repair, restore, renew. It's about taking damaged vehicles and transforming them into something sleek, smooth, and safe. Comprehensive auto body repair and restoration. Available exclusively at Creative Collision in Oberlin, Kansas. Revive it, drive it, and love it. Call for an estimate at 785-470-2130 or visit Creative Collision's virtual garage online at creativecollisionoberlin.com.
Time to sit down and get the thoughts from the head coach on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Red Devil Courtside here as we welcome you back in, getting you ready for our final matchup of the night on the boys' side of things between the Oberlin Red Devils and the Greeley County Jackrabbits. And we're joined alongside with head coach of the Red Devils, Kyle Brett. Boy, coach, making another long trip today. Kind of just, it's kind of crazy to look at the schedule and realize it was a couple of weeks there where you're at home and finally going back on the road. Obviously, went on the road Tuesday and now back on the road again, and slowly but surely getting closer and closer to the end of the season, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's gone by so fast. I mean, it's crazy that we only have a couple games left of the regular season, and it's flown by.
And tonight you get Greeley County, but flipping it back there to Tuesday. Boy, first half really hung in there with a really good Dighton team. And then second half, it was kind of a different story. Dighton kind of came out and they were ready to go. I guess kind of what were your thoughts there after a tough loss on Tuesday?
I thought the boys, they played really hard, and we executed well, in the first half when we were able to, kind of stay in the game, make some shots in the first half, and then the second half, I felt like we kind of got away from what kept us in the game in the first half. We we took some bad shots. You know, we didn't get back on defense. You know, and props to them. I mean, they made some shots. You know, they shot the ball pretty well from outside and from three. You know, and that just kind of separated things. And I felt like we kind of got in desperation mode, and we took some shots that we shouldn't have, which led to easy runouts for them, which turned into points, and we just kind of let things snowball. And so we'll see if we can kind of undo that today.
Yeah, and I know you've kind of talked a lot about that this season of trying to prevent that. You know, if something kind of, bad happens here or there, or they go on a run, we got to kind of stay in that mindset, and that's a perfect example of that. You know, Dighton came out in the second half. They had some shots going, and just got to keep your head up at that point, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long game. You know, you can't allow one bad play to turn into two or three, and, I felt like Tuesday night we kind of did that. Like I said, we kind of let things snowball, and then we kind of got in desperation mode and started shooting some threes that we probably shouldn't have. And things just have a quick way of going bad when you play a really good team like that, and so.
And obviously, you would have liked to come out on top in the end of it, but there were still some good things, throughout the game. Like you mentioned there in the first half, thought you really executed well and really kind of had Dighton on their heels there in that last half of the second quarter, kind of that final 4 minutes, I thought was one of your best stretches throughout the game. You guys were able to hit some shots, put a lot of pressure on them to make shots as well, and that's what you really want for the whole game now, right?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about, in our team meeting the other day, just about like trying to play a complete game, trying to play a complete 32 minutes, and I mean, that's what it's going to take tonight. We play a really good Greeley County team, and it's going to take a full 4-quarter effort, a full 32-minute effort, and hopefully we can get it done tonight.
And boy, against Dighton, I thought Tyler, obviously he had 15 points, but with you guys kind of running with him and Caden down below, Tyler's kind of felt like taking his game to another level of, when he gets the ball, he's almost looking to pass first. I mean, obviously he wants to score for you and stuff like that, but he's always looking for Caden there wide open because he knows the double team's coming from him, and it's certainly added another threat to his game, being able to pass like that, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, with his height, he sees the floor really well. He can look over the top of people, and he can see the double team that seems to be always coming. There's always an extra guy coming when he catches the ball, and he's kind of developed, a good pass, kind of a high-low pass to Caden Shaw underneath, and yeah, I mean, he's a very unselfish player. He's always looking for the next pass, and he's done a really good job looking for other guys, and I'm really proud of him for that, because it's kind of easy to take on that role, that he needs to score all the time, but he's doing a good job looking for others. So.
And obviously, like I mentioned, wanted to come out on top. There were a few things maybe that left a bitter taste in your mouth leaving the gym, but overall had to be happy with the way, your guys stepped up and really competed, especially after, an 11-6 first quarter where you're thinking it could go either way, one way or another. For them to come out in that second quarter and respond the way they did against a tough team on, their floor, that had to be huge to kind of see from your team, right?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the boys, they played hard. There's a lot of little mistakes that we make, that we continue to make that good teams like Dighton, they're going to expose, and we have to find a way to quit committing those mistakes and quit turning the ball over, taking bad shots, because, I mean, we play good teams here in the future, and they're going to do the same thing that Dighton did. We just got to learn from our mistakes, and hopefully we can do that tonight.
And like you mentioned, you get Greeley County tonight, and they're a team in your sub-state, so you could see them, a little bit later as well. Haven't seen them yet this season, but, they've got a lot of athletic kids. Obviously, everybody knows the tradition, back-to-back state champions a couple of years ago, so they've certainly got a lot of athletic kids, and they're going to be ready to play on their home floor tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're really tough. They play super hard. They shoot the ball pretty well. They're athletic. Lincoln Schaefer, their best player, he's one of the best players in the league. He's really good, really athletic, good shot. And they have a good coach too. Like Coach Gooch, he does a good job. Obviously, I mean, they're won back-to-back state championships, and you don't do that if you don't have a good coach. And So they got a good thing going, but our guys, I think they understand that this is a big game for us going into sub-state. Like we're right there with Greeley. We're right there with Quinter, in the 3, 4, 5 seed looking up to sub-state, So this is a big game for us, and I think my boys will be excited, ready to play, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and I felt like, Tuesday's game, might get, obviously the second half, you probably want to put that behind you, but that second quarter, and I, kind of hit on it a little bit there as well, but overall the guys have to, say, hey, if we can play like that in that second quarter against teams like Greeley County, like Quinter or whatever, we can beat some of these teams, by a few points, and certainly kind of taking that second quarter and turning it into 4 quarters is the goal tonight, right?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time, playing a full game, full game on the offensive end, no matter whether the ball is going in the hole or not, playing a full defensive game, rebounding and playing no matter what the score says, no matter what the circumstance is, and just playing a full 32 minutes. And it's going to take a full 32 minutes tonight to beat Greeley, but we'll see if the boys are up for the task. So.
Well, Coach, thanks for being able to sit down and chat. We appreciate it, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Matt Osmeyer, your Colligan dealer for Rawlins, Decatur, and Norton counties. We want to wish the best of luck to area athletes during the winter sports season. Colligan of Oberlin is a proud supporter of school activities, and we want to encourage the community to come out and watch our talented area students participate in all their school activities. And remember, if you have questions about the water in your home, call me for a free water analysis at 785-475-2471. Colligan, better water, pure and simple.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here from Tribune, where we're just about set and ready to go for our boys action tonight between the Oberlin Red Devils and the Greeley County Jackrabbits. The Oberlin girls holding on for a big 40-36 win, and now the Red Devil boys trying to do the same thing here tonight as well. Let's take you through our starting lineups. We'll start with the Greeley County Jackrabbits under head coach Josh Gooch. It's sophomore Braxton Mangan, senior Lincoln Schaefer, senior Brody Grubb, sophomore Hayden Myers, and sophomore Oscar Martinez. For the Oberlin Red Devils under head coach Kyle Brett, it's 5'11 senior Davin Jensen, 6' sophomore Gage Willoughby, 5'10 freshman Brady Gehring, 6'4 junior Tyler Rossmeyer, and 6'1 sophomore Caden Shaw. So once again for the Jackrabbits, Mangan, Schaefer, Myers, and Martinez. Mangan, Schaefer, Grubb, Myers, and Martinez. For the Red Devils, Jensen, Willoughby, Gehring, Osmeyer, and Shaw. Should be a good one here tonight, that is for sure. As a little bit of a different starting lineup tonight for the Red Devils. No Bryson Kettrell in there, but he will be the first one off the bench, I'm sure, as we get ready to go here in Tribune. And kind of like Coach Brett hinted at the end of the interview there, Coach Gooch, one of the best in the state, obviously, and kind of like you don't win back-to-back state championships without being a good coach, but Jackrabbits just went 4-17 last year, but Lincoln Schaefer hurt his leg in football season and did not play the whole basketball season. This year he's back and has been on a tear from game 1 on. Just an 8-6 record, though, for the Jackrabbits, and are looking to get them up with a big win tonight. Have lost 2 of their last 3, but kind of broke a losing streak with their win against Wichita County here on Tuesday. Jackrabbits win the tip over to the right wing. Martinez with the ball, throws it into the right corner here again. One dribble there, long skip pass around the horn over to Mangan, who pulls up, left wing 3, off the mark, long rebound, will be tracked down there in the left corner and thrown back in and saved by Hayden Myers. Now Schaefer in the middle of the lane, takes a step and lays it up and in for 2. Lincoln Schaefer with a great move to put the Jackrabbits in front 2-0 here. Gage Willoughby looking to push a little bit, slows it up just a hair, gets it off to Tyler Rossmeyer at the top of the key, over to the right wing for Davin Jensen. Jensen with one dribble, gets into the high post for Caden Shaw, out to Gage Willoughby, right wing 3, off front iron, rebound, tap back out. Brady Gehring picks it up, left wing, pulls up with a floater, missed it, rebound on the backside, brought down right there by Schaefer, and a foul will come in against the Red Devils with 7:07 left here in the first quarter. quarter of play, and the Red Devils are going to apply a little bit of pressure. That foul will go against Tyler Rossmeyer, his first team foul number 1 for the Red Devils in the quarter. 2-0, Greeley County. 7:04 left in the first quarter of play. Schaefer with the ball. Over the little floor for Martinez. Takes one dribble, throws it over to the right corner for Grubb. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer pump fakes to Martinez. Over to Mankin, into the left corner for Myers. Myers with the ball, dribbles it up to the left wing. Now to the left corner again, this time for Schaefer. Schaefer will pull it back out, shoot a long-range 3 and miss it. Gage Willoughby will let it trickle out of bounds along the baseline. And so it will stay here, or go back to the Red Devils. 6:42 left in the first quarter. Willoughby runs it across the timeline. Over to the left wing. Gage looking for a little bit of help. Throws over to Brady Gehring, who now has it on the left wing above his head. Brady looking, lobs it into Tyler Rossmeyer. Middle of the lane, goes over the right shoulder. Puts it up and in for 2 against Lincoln Schaefer. Big post up and big move right there for Tyler, and knots us up at 2. Looking to push it a little bit here are the Jackrabbits. Schaefer goes over to the right wing. Martinez now with the ball. Circling back up to the right wing. Grubb into the right corner. Martinez gets it into Schaefer now in the right corner. Schaefer and Martinez will switch spots. Schaefer with a skip pass to Mangan, who stops and pops a 3 and misses it. Rebound on the backside, brought down by Shaw, who gets it out to Jensen. Jensen needing some help. It'll be taken away by Mangan from behind, and will lay it up and in for 2. Braxton Mangan, just lurking from behind at the half-court line, is able to take the turnover and turn it into 4 points. 2 points. His first 2 of the game, and it's 4-2. Jensen with the ball, throws over to the right wing. Here for Willoughby. Willoughby using a screen from Shaw. Stops just inside the arc at the top of the key to Osmeyer at the high post. Tyler throws it back out to Gage on the left wing. Gage now driving, stops, dumps it off to Osmeyer underneath, and he'll put it up and in for 2. Great pass right there by Gage Willoughby. He knots us up at 4 apiece, does Tyler, after the great assist. Now to the high post for Myers. Myers throws it back out to Martinez at the top of the key. Takes a dribble inside the arc, pulls up from 18, misses everything, and the rebound is brought down by Tyler Rossmeyer. 4-4, Red Devils and Jackrabbits here. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Willoughby up the far side, gets it into the left corner here for Gehring. Gehring along the left baseline, trying to throw it to the top of the key. Stolen away. Mangan taking it coast to coast, lays it up. Missed the layup. Coming in to try to get the rebound is Schaefer. It'll be knocked out of bounds by somebody. And they say it was last touched by Schaefer, so it'll go out of bounds off of the Jackrabbits. But Red Devils get lucky with a missed layup there. No, they say it does stay with the Jackrabbits. So Schaefer had it, now throws it to Myers. Back to Schaefer at the top of the key. Over to the left wing for Grubb. Inside, high post now, trying to find Martinez. No, he was looking for Yanez, cutting along the left baseline, and just threw it behind him and out of bounds. 4:38 left in the first quarter, 4-4. Jensen brings it up the middle of the floor, stops as he just gets across half court, finds Osmeyer. Osmeyer on the right wing. Osmeyer driving right baseline, spins over the right shoulder, puts it up for 2, missed it, was halfway down, but popped right back out. Great move by Tyler, just couldn't finish. Now Schaefer on the drive in transition, finds Yanez on the backside, but he misses the layup, and the rebound, Osmeyer gets it out to Willoughby. So a couple of missed point-blank layups there for the Jackrabbits. Red Devils trying to take care of it now. Willoughby with the ball over to Jensen. Jensen the right corner. Jensen gives it back to Willoughby. Right corner 3, in and out. Rebound, tapped around underneath, and Brady Gehring comes up with it. Kicks it out to Jensen. Jensen goes behind the back, throws it to Gehring in the left corner. Gehring pump fakes, now will pull up from 5 feet. Missed it, rebound underneath, tapped out by Osmeyer again. It's in the air. Tyler palms it and puts it up and in for 2. Tyler was fighting for an offensive rebound and finally gets it, turns it into 2 points, and gives the Red Devils their first lead of the game at 6-4 with 3:37 left in the first quarter of play. Mangan with the ball just inside the volleyball line, wanted to shoot it, now gives it off to Schaefer, back to Mangan, he will shoot this time, and it was in and out. Yanez comes down with the offensive rebound. Yanez now spins over the right shoulder himself against Osmeyer and puts it up in for 2. Yanez with his first 2 points, and it makes it 6-6 with 3:16 left in the first quarter of play. Gage Willoughby up the near side of the floor, throws it over to Jensen. Jensen with the ball to the high post, almost knocked away. Now it is knocked away. Third turnover for the Red Devils. Schaefer racing it up the floor, trying to throw it to Yanez. It'll be tapped away in the middle somewhere by a Red Devil. Jensen is the one that picks it up and brings it across the timeline. Gets it over to Willoughby. Willoughby with the ball, 2:55 left in the first quarter. Waiting for a screen out there from Osmeyer. Gets it now, Willoughby down, right lane line over the rack. Lays up an acrobatic layup, missed everything. Schaefer with a rebound, underhand pass to Mangan up the near side. Mangan pulls it back out, hesitates, drives left baseline, kicks it out to Yanez, to Grubb, trying to get it to Myers there in the left short corner. It'll be knocked out of bounds. Not many stoppages in this first quarter. 2:38 left in the first quarter, 6-6 between Oberlin and Greeley County. It's been a tight one here. Mangan throws it up. Schaefer, long-range three, misses everything. Yanez, the offensive rebound. Yanez up for two, misses that one, and Shaw will bring it down. So great job by Tyler with the one foul, just staying straight up and affected the shot a hair. Willoughby brings it across the timeline. Willoughby with the ball, left wing extended, in trouble, gets it out to Davin Jensen. Jensen along the half-court line, guarded by Myers, goes behind the back, takes it inside the arc, throws it over to Osmeyer on the right wing. Osmeyer drives it to the right low block, kicks it back out to Brady Gehring. Top of the key for Jensen, into the high post. Shaw, back to Jensen, to Willoughby in the left corner. Willoughby trying to back his way down, left lane line, goes up, lost the ball, got it back along the baseline, out to Tyler Osmeyer at the top of the key. Tyler throws over to Willoughby again in the left corner. Willoughby looking for a little bit of help. Now gets a screen from Tyler. Looking to get it to Tyler inside the lane. It'll be taken away this time by Grubb, who gets it out to Schaefer. Schaefer across the timeline. Schaefer all over to the rack. Goes up for two, and he's fouled, and that'll be the second on Tyler, I think. As Schaefer. And, yeah, that will be the second on Tyler. With 1:41 left in the first quarter, and Lincoln Schaefer's at the free throw line to shoot two. So Lincoln realized no one was going to stop him and just took it down right lane line until someone did stop him. First one on the way, up and in for Lincoln Schaefer. He's got 3 points. 7-6, Greeley County in front by one. All 6 points coming from Tyler Osmeyer, who remains out there with 2 fouls for the Red Devils. Second one from Schaefer drops home. He's now got 4. Perfect 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Gage Willoughby with the ball, taking it up the middle of the floor. Willoughby with Martinez all over him, backs him down basically across half court. Goes over to Jensen on the right wing. Jensen with the ball, the top of the key, double team there. Goes behind the back to Shaw. Shaw now needing some help with his back to the basket. Shaw takes a dribble, hands it off to Osmeyer. Osmeyer dumps it back out. 3-ball on the way, missing everything. And the backside rebound comes down. Now running it down the floor, laying it up and in for 2 is Lincoln Schaefer. Schaefer's got 6. And we got a timeout on the floor with 1:09 left here in the quarter. It's 10-6 in favor of Greeley County. We'll take a break. 1:09 left, first quarter, 10-6 Jackrabbits, 101.1 KFNF.
When you think of Decatur Co-op, do you think about grain? Feed your livestock, horses or pets, propane, supplies? How about tires? Yes, Decatur Co-op in Oberlin has a tire shop that specializes in tire repair, along with oil changes, exhaust, front-end alignment, and major mechanical work. Bet you didn't know all that. Well, now you know. And the next time you need any of those services, think of Decatur Co-op at the railroad tracks in Oberlin. Book your appointment. Call 785-475-2234.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
10-6, Greeley County in front here by 4 with just 1:09 left in the quarter. It was a turnover. It was a runaway layup for Lincoln Schaefer to make it a 4-point game. Willoughby up the near side, gets it across the timeline. Gage hits Jensen. Jensen with the ball, looking for a little bit of help here. Lobs it up to Osmeyer at the high post. Tyler faking around, looking. Long skip pass over to Brady Gehring in the left corner. Brady drives it just inside the arc, pulls it back out to Gage Willoughby. Willoughby with the ball over to the left wing. Willoughby picks it up, throws it to Brady Gehring. The top of the key for Osmeyer. Osmeyer Directing traffic, throws it over to Jensen. Jensen stops at the top of the key. Over to Gage Willoughby. Willoughby looking, the lob pass underneath to Osmeyer. Osmeyer fakes once, twice, and will go from underneath the basket and lay it in for 2. Tyler with 8 makes it a 2-point game at 10-8 with 26 seconds left. Mangan with the ball into the high post, down left lane line. Yanez takes one dribble, and he goes in with a reverse layup and puts it in for 2. Yanez with 4 points, back to a 4-point game, 12-8, 15 seconds to go. Mangan will come in with another steal, and luckily along the sideline, he dribbled it on the out-of-bounds line. Well, that's twice now. Mangan has just ran in from basically the other side of the floor to get it. Willoughby up the far side, 9 seconds to go. He's in trouble, hands it off to Osmeyer with 6. Osmeyer with 5. Osmeyer down right lane line, spins off a defender, back to Willoughby. Willoughby missed it, shot at the buzzer, blocked underneath by Schaefer. And that's where the quarter will come to an end. 12-8, Greeley County in front as we're through one quarter here from Tribune. One quarter in the books, 12-8, Greeley County in front, 101.1 KFNF.
Decatur County Beef wants to do business with all the local farmers. They want to buy your high-moisture corn and grain sorghum, also alfalfa and dry corn anytime. Decatur Beef and Hoxie Feed Yard are always looking for good help. Truck drivers, plumbers, welders, and pin riders. Decatur County Beef is located just north of Oberlin on Highway 83, and Hoxie Feed Yard is just west of Hoxie. Call 785-475-2212 for Decatur County Beef, or call Scott at 785-675-9009. Give them a try. You will be glad you did.
New energy at Decatur Health in Oberlin. Yep, it's time to introduce Taylor Niermeyer, our new physician's assistant at Decatur Health. Taylor is a Northwest Kansas native. She has genuine passion for rural health care, and she knows the lay of the land. What does that mean? It means she is totally invested in your good health and well-being. That's why she's such a great fit and a great team member at Decatur Health. Call the clinic at 785-475-2215 to make an appointment to see Taylor. I promise it'll make you feel better. Decatur Health in Oberlin, where compassion and healing come together.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Start of quarter number 2 here from Tribune. Red Devils with the ball, 7:50 left, down 12-8. Jensen on the right wing. Jensen driving, looking, kicks it out. Gage Willoughby, left wing 3, a little too just too straight on with a 3 there. Missed it off front iron. And Osmeyer trying to dump it off underneath there to Shaw. Will lose it. Goes out of bounds. 6 turnover for the Red Devils, just 3 from the Jackrabbits. Kind of been the difference in the game as well, as some of those have went to breakaway layups. 12-8, 7:37 left. Mangan brings it up the middle of the floor across the timeline, throws it over to the right wing to Mangan. Now over to Schaefer on the near side left wing. Schaefer one-handed pass to Mangan on the right side. Mangan trying to get it inside. Ball tipped up in the air. Brady Gehring will come down with the ball. Brady wraps it around, gets it over to Gage, and Gage will wait for everyone to clear by as the Red Devils force the 4th Greeley County turnover. Gage down, left lane line, kind of forced back out. Now he awaits a screen, stops at the free throw line, and was waiting for some help, but turns it over with a travel, and back to Greeley County it'll go with 7:07 left in the second quarter. 12-8, Red Devils in front, down by 4, Across the timeline with the ball, Greeley County here. Schaefer throws over to Mangan to the left wing. Mangan skips it over to the right wing now for Martinez to Schaefer. Schaefer one dribble inside the arc out to Mangan for 3. In and out. Rebound tapped around. Yanez comes up with it underneath. Throws it up to Schaefer, top of the key. Schaefer down right lane line through traffic. Laid it up for 2. Missed it. Osmeyer with a rebound, and he'll draw a foul underneath. So Tyler Osmeyer playing with the 2 fouls. Playing smartly with them. Comes up with a big rebound there to kind of stop a possession from Greeley County. The foul is against Oscar Martinez, his first team foul number 1 for the Jackrabbits. Jensen throws it up to Osmeyer, back to Jensen. Jensen gets it inside. Osmeyer on the left low block, double teamed. Osmeyer fits it into Shaw, who almost lost it, out to Brady Gehring. Gehring to Osmeyer from 15 feet, misses it offside iron. Yanez comes down with a rebound, puts it on the floor to avoid the travel. Schaefer now looking to push up the middle of the floor, throws it over to the left wing for Martinez for 3, and Martinez can't get the roll. It bounced off the back iron and out. Now Yanez comes down with a rebound inside to Schaefer, back out to Yanez, left corner 3, off front iron, and that'll be off Willoughby's hand and out of bounds underneath. So it'll stay here with Greeley County, who are owning the offensive boards. Gail Yanez has got about 4 of them, I think. 12-8, 6:02 to go in the first half. Red Devils down by 4. And it feels like a lot of momentum on the Greeley County side, but only a 2-possession game. Mangan looking to get it in, lobs it up to Schaefer, almost overthrew him. Schaefer comes down with it, throws it over to the near side. 3 ball on the way here for Hill, and he knocks it down. Aiden Hill with a big shot, and he makes it 15-8, so a 7-point game. It's a tide, hopefully not turning here in favor of the Jackrabbits. That's what the Red Devils are thinking. With the ball is Willoughby. Willoughby looking for a little bit of help, throws it over to Jensen on the right wing. Jensen throws it into the right corner for Gehring. Gehring taking one dribble, gets it off into the high post for Tyler. Tyler back to Jensen. Jensen pump fakes the 3, steps inside the arc at the free throw line, dumps it off. Wide open, Caden Shaw up for 2, and he's fouled underneath. And they're going to say the foul goes against Schaefer. Schaefer didn't like it. Thought he came up with a block. That was a great pass from Tyler from the high post. We got to talk to Kyle Brett about that, how Tyler's really owned that part of the game. First one on the way, up and in for Caden Shaw. His first. 1 of 2. That is the first free throw for Oberlin. Just 2 for Greeley County. So Shaw goes 2 of 2 at the charity stripe, makes it 15-10. 5-point game here with 5:21 left in the first half. Mangan to Schaefer. Schaefer back to Mangan. Mangan pump fakes, looking, gets into the high post for Yanez. Yanez slips past Shaw and will put it up and in for 2. Gail Yanez going to work on the offensive end, getting rebounds, coming up with points, 17-10. Kyle Brett wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. Red Devils down by 7, 5:02 left, first half. Here on 101.1 KFNF.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Farm Credit of Western Kansas is synonymous with giving back to the community and its members. Whether it's attending events such as wheat plot tours, serving on various boards and committees, volunteering at local county fairs, or delivering $5.5 million in cash patronage checks, Farm Credit of Western Kansas is community driven. Stop in at 1190 South Range in Colby or one of our convenient outpost offices. Farm Credit of Western Kansas, financing ag for generations.
5:02 left here in the first half. Red Devils with the basketball out of their own timeout. 17-10, Greeley County in front. Into the high post, Osmeyer. Osmeyer from the right elbow out to Jensen. Jensen pump fakes, trying to get it inside to Shaw. It'll be tapped back out into the hands here of Jensen. Jensen wraps it around to Willoughby. Willoughby over the right wing, looking inside, finds Osmeyer. Osmeyer lost his balance, kept his dribble underneath, but they're going to call it travel, but he was dribbling the ball. I don't know how that works, but if he's dribbling the ball, how can it be a travel? That's a very interesting call. 17-10. And Greeley County will get it back. That's the 8th turnover for the Red Devils. Put a star next to that one. 4:28 left in the first half. Into the right corner. 3-ball, long range for Mangan. Off back iron. And again, Yanez with an offensive rebound. Yanez driving left baseline, triple team. Back out. Mangan for 3. Yes. You knew one of them was going to cash in from 3 on one of those offensive rebounds. It's now a 10-point game, 20-10. Red Devils trying to find a little bit of life here on this offensive end. Into the high post, and Shaw will pull up from 15 and hit. Big shot by Caden Shaw to cut the lead down to 8, 20-12. Schaefer with the ball on the far side. Now over to Mangan. Mangan steps into another 3 and knocks down another one. Braxton Mangan with back-to-back 3s. He's got 8. And to make it 23-12, an 11-point game here in favor of the Jackrabbits. Cross the timeline of Willoughby, throws it into the left corner for Brady Gehring. Gehring with the ball, drives it, dumps it off to Shaw. Shaw takes one dribble along the baseline, trying to get it back to Osmeyer, stolen away by Yanez. Yanez dribbling out, waiting for everybody, now some help. Throws it over the top, trying to get it down the floor to Schaefer. It'll be stolen away by Jensen. Jensen almost losing the ball, but keeps a hold of it. Gets it over to Gehring. Can the Red Devils take care of this possession here? Get some points. Down by 11, 23-12. 3:08 left in the first half. Brady Gehring with the ball in the left corner. Now Willoughby looking to lob it to Shaw. Overthrows him. Schaefer running up the middle of the floor. Schaefer 1-on-4. Kicks it out. Mangan for 3 in a row. Yes. Make it 11 points. That's 3 threes in a row for Mangan, and it's 26-12. Timeout on the floor taken by Kyle Breath. 2:48 left in the first half. It's 26-12. Greeley County on 101.1 KFNF.
Insurance, it seems like you can never have enough. And when it comes to peace of mind, it's good to have the right insurance in place. Frederickson Insurance Agency in Oberlin can help you do just that. Frederickson's can help with supplemental insurance for your home, farm, business, auto, and yes, even your crop. Frederickson's will help you find the best plan from the best companies. Insurance, get the best from Frederickson Insurance Agency next to the Landmark in downtown Oberlin. 785-475-3883.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here from Tribune, where it is Greeley County 26, Oberlin 12. And the Red Devils, man, they were in it there. And just like that, snap your fingers, Greeley County doing what they do best, hitting threes, getting some breakaway layups. And it's now 26-12. Braxton Mangan with 3 straight threes on 3 straight possessions to kind of put him over the edge here. 26-12, Red Devils looking to respond with the ball. Brady Gehring on the left wing. Gehring looking, gets into the high post for Shaw. Shaw now gives it back to Gehring in the left corner, who will pull up from 3 and knock it down. Brady Gehring with a big shot. Brady makes it 26-15. So an 11-point game here. Mangan pump fakes the 3, throws it over the right wing here for Grubb. Back to Mangan. Mangan, couple of dribbles, crosses over, gives it back to Grubb. Grubb throws it over to Schaefer. Schaefer, 1 dribble, pulls it back out between the legs, throws it into the right corner for Grubb. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer pump fakes, drives. Schaefer over the top, swings it back out. Mangan with a pump fake, dumps it off to Yanez. What a pass! Oh my goodness. 8 points. Braxton Mangan making it look easy on the offensive end right now. 28-15. Greeley County in front, and Brady Gehring will get called for the carry. 11th turnover for the Red Devils in the quarter. Just 5 for the Jackrabbits. 28-15. Red Devils. Schaefer brings it across the timeline after the inbounds over to Grubb. The top of the key for Martinez. Into the high post here, taking 1 dribble, throwing it back out. Right wing 3, Mangan, yes sir. Mangan with his 4th 3 of the quarter. He's now got 14 points, and to make it 31-15. It's a 16-point game just like that. Gage Willoughby up the middle of the floor to the left wing. Into the high post. Shaw from 18 feet, no. Osmeyer with a rebound. Osmeyer a power dribble against Yanez. Can't get the roll. It hung on the rim. The rebound brought down by Yanez. Yanez hands it off to Mangan. Mangan up the middle of the floor, crosses over across the timeline. Throws over to the left wing here for Schaefer. Schaefer with 53 seconds to go. Schaefer on the drive around Shaw, lays it up, missed it. Trying to get his own board, and him and Osmeyer will come up with it. Jump ball will be called. It'll stay with the Jackrabbits underneath their own hoop. 31-15. 14 points for Braxton Mangan, 4 threes in the quarter. Looking on the backside of Martinez on the left low block. He lost it. Willoughby will pick it up. Willoughby now looking for a little bit of help along the near side. Throws it to Shaw. Shaw gets it back to Willoughby. Willoughby throwing it ahead to the right corner. Jensen tries to find Osmeyer down right lane line. It'll be tapped out of bounds. And it'll stay here with the Jackrabbit, with the Red Devils underneath their own hoop. So Red Devils trying to, over this last 36 seconds, can you win this 36 seconds here? Come up with a big bucket. Willoughby looking to get it in, does to Brady Gehring in the right corner. Brady driving it, throws it back over to Gage. Gage pump fakes. Gage on the drive, throws it up to Brady. Brady with 27 seconds. Brady gives it back to Gage. Gage inside to Tyler. Tyler double team through it, goes up for two, missed it, and the rebound will go off the hands of Mann, getting it out of bounds with 20.8 seconds to go. 31-15. 20.8 seconds left in the quarter. Gage Willoughby will inbound underneath the zone hoop. Gage looking to get it in. Gage still looking, does to Osmeyer in the left short corner. Osmeyer with 18, back out to Willoughby for three. No, rebound Martinez in the middle of the lane, gets it out to Mangan with 11. Mangan walks it up the middle of the floor, brings it across with 8. With 7, down to 6, throws over to Myers, back to Grubb. Grubb with 2. No, this is Mangan with 2. Throws up the shot, and that's where the quarter will come to a close. So, one half in the books here from Oberlin. It is the Red Devils down 30 from Tribune, sorry. The Red Devils down 31-15 here on 101.1 KFNF.
A step towards better health. High Plains Podiatry.
If you've tried everything to get rid of your warts, High Plains Podiatry offers innovative Swift microwave therapy. Swift is clean and unevasive to get rid of your warts, leaving no blisters or scarring. And it doesn't even need bandages. Move on from warts with amazingly effective wart removal technique from High Plains Podiatry. Call 345-3773 or visit highplainspodiatry.com.
Banking should be simple and convenient. With FNB Bank, it is. Whether online, by phone, or with a debit card, accessing your money has never been easier. Imagine managing your finances from the comfort of your home or on the go with just a few taps. FNB Bank in Oberlin, Kansas makes it all possible, ensuring you have control of your banking 24/7. Experience the convenience of modern banking with FNB Bank. Visit fnbbank.com today.
Forget the flashy ads and gimmicks. Farmers, you need fertilizer equipment you can trust. J.D. Skiles in Atwood, Kansas delivers what truly matters: integrity and innovation. From custom fertilizer trailers and pit stop chemical systems to liquid fertilizer systems, they've got it all. Need more efficient spraying equipment? They have the most innovative ATV and UTV sprayers available. No frills, just quality. Visit them online at jdskiles.com or 101 Grant Street in Atwood, Kansas today. J.D. Skiles, where farming meets excellence without compromise.
Nextech is proud to now offer social media monitoring from Bark, designed by parents for parents. Bark is a service that scans text messages, over 30 social media apps, and other online activity, keeping you informed and your child protected. With Bark from Nextech, parents get alerts for potential dangers easily and effortlessly. Interested in learning more? Visit next-tech.com/bark or call 877-625-7872.
Agriculture, a hard-working industry built by a labor of love, blood, sweat, and tears. An industry that is constantly changing at an increasing rate with not enough hours in the day. Nutrien Ag Solutions is here to help carry the burden by offering multiple financing options, in-depth soil health and productivity analysis, field-by-field seed recommendations, and industry-leading services. Nutrien, working smarter and harder. Contact your local Nutrien today.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here from Tribune. Halftime of our boys contest, 31-15. Greeley County in front. They explode for 19 points in the second quarter behind 4 threes from Braxton Mangan. But we'll get your halftime numbers here in just a second because we're joined alongside with head coach of the Lady Red Devils, Brandon Gehring, and boy coach. You guys led the whole way, end up walking away with a win, but it got pretty tight down the stretch, didn't it?
Yeah, I think what we just talked about, if we would have made free throws, throughout the game, it would have been big. But yeah, Greeley County is a good team, and they came to our league tournament and beat us. And we've kind of been in a slump here lately, and so it was good to see the girls go out and compete like they did. I thought that's the thing. Our energy level looked different tonight.
Yeah.
And it was great to see the girls play with that kind of energy.
Yeah, you mentioned the energy. I thought your aggressiveness from the get-go just kind of overmatched them and had them back on their heels there in that first quarter, and that's what you wanted from the get-go, right?
Yeah, we did. I mean, we wanted to change some things up on them and just kind of keep their offense guessing. I thought last time we played them, we let Jaden Mangden get way too comfortable, and and she had a great game, and I think we cut her scoring in half tonight. I think she had 24 on us a couple weeks ago and only had 12 tonight. And so I think our aggressiveness defensively and changing looks at her, had something to do with that.
And, we talked about it in the pregame interview. You wanted to get your girls to the free throw line. Obviously, you'd like to convert them, but you guys did that. You were able to turn them over and kind of run your fast break game a little bit more than what you've seen over the past couple of games. And that really kind of opened up the offense for you, opened some big shots up from three, and from there it just kind of all clicked, didn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we talked about it in the pregame, and it's getting points in the half court, but this group just plays better when we play fast and when we push in transition, and I think that's part of the reason why we got to the foul line is because we were constantly attacking in transition, not letting their defense get set up. So yeah, it was good to see us get 28 free throw attempts up. But hopefully next time we'll make a few more.
Yes, that's for sure. And I'll take the jinx because I think me and you talked about it right before your first game this year, and I said, man, you guys are shooting like 63% from the free throw line, and since then so I'll take the jinx. How about that?
I can blame it on you a little bit if the Dighton coach is out there listening. I'm gonna blame it on him too because he said the same thing to me, and ever since we played them, we haven't shot very good from the foul line.
Yes.
So.
Yes, well, hopefully next time you will. And boy, you were talking about that, just looking to kind of maybe get out of that funk. Took a couple on the chin to Dighton and Wallace County, a tough couple of teams in the league. To come here, road environment, long road trip, you got a lot to think about on the way down here. And for your girls to come out focused, you guys are kind of, ready to take that step to playing your best basketball down the stretch here, right?
Yeah, and that's what we talked about. One thing I actually referred to something you have said, that we have such a resilient bunch, and we talked about being resilient. It was time to start being resilient. There was nobody that we could blame but ourselves, last couple games, and it was time to come back and play the kind of basketball these girls know how to play. And so to come like on the road against a team we've already lost to when we're kind of slumping, I think that's going to get us out of our slump, and you're going to see us play our best ball.
And now you get Norton coming up for senior night. Obviously going to be a lot of emotions with that, trying to get the seniors their last win. Norton started out struggling a little bit, but they won a couple of big games in their league tournament. They're kind of on a hot streak here, and they're going to come into Oberlin wanting to win, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Coach Brooks does a good job with those girls, and she's going to get the most out of them. I mean, it seems like when we played Norton, we always get the most out of Norton. Their aggressiveness has always been good, and her daughter, it seems like she's playing really good basketball right now. I've watched a little bit of film on them, but we'll be ready, I think.
Yeah, and just one game next week. That's going to be kind of nice. Just one game, get some rest, right?
Right. I think we need that a little bit, but we need to come ready to play Tuesday. So.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach, for sitting down. Congrats on the win.
Hey, thank you. And I know all you Chiefs fans out there are ready for your weekend, but everybody that knows me knows how big an Eagles fan I am, and so. So go Birds, and my daughter, she's driving home right now from Manhattan so we can watch the Super Bowl together, so I hope she drives safe.
Well, besides the Go Birds part, thanks for stopping by.
All right, thank you, Sam.
Yes. Once again, head coach Brandon Gehring after the Red Devils get the win tonight. Big thanks to Coach, always stopping by, always being available for an interview. And big thank you to Coach. And, like I said, everything that he said but the Go Birds, I'm in agreement with. Go Chiefs, baby. That's all I got to say. Let's take you through our first half numbers. We'll start with the Jackrabbits. 14 points from Braxton Mangan. And Braxton only had 2 going into the second quarter. And then over the last 5 minutes of that quarter, he drains 4 threes. And I don't know if he missed in that time either. He might have went 4 for 4. I mean, he's not overall 4-4, but in that quarter definitely went 4 for 4 from 3, maybe 4 of 5, and ends up with 14 points here at the break. 6 points from Lincoln Schaefer, 3 from Aiden Hill, 8 from Gail Yanez, and the Jackrabbits go 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. They commit just 6 turnovers. For the Oberlin Red Devils, 3 points from Brady Gehring, 8 from Tyler Rossmeyer, 4 from Caden Shaw. The Red Devils tonight playing without Bryson Kettrell. Bryson coming down with a little bit of a sickness. Hopefully he's going to be up and feeling better. But they're without him tonight. And the Red Devils kind of seen it a little bit there in the guard play a little bit, turning it over a little bit. 11 turnovers at the break for the Red Devils. They are 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. This is going to be a big second half here. If the Red Devils can respond, get back into it. The Red Devils have been known to come back this season. I mean, they came back, they were down early against St. Francis, down early against Ness City, down early against Wallace County, and came back and won all of those games, and came back from an 11-6 deficit against Dighton there, and really found themselves down at one point by 13, came back and made it a 3-point game of the break. So this team, resilient, just kind of like Coach Gehring's team, both resilient, both staring around, and can come back and get some big buckets, and certainly going to need it here in the second half. Here from Greeley County, 31-15. This league matchup, the Red Devils are 3-1 in the league this season. So this will be a big game here against Greeley County, obviously for the league standings, but also for the sub-state standings, because if you look at them right now, Greeley County and Quinter are knotted up, both at 8-6. Oberlin's 9-7 and in 5th. So if Oberlin can jump or get the tiebreaker over Greeley County, that would be huge. If you can stay in the top 8, you'll host that first round. But if you can sneak your way to the top 4, you don't even have to play a first-round game. You're automatically in the semifinals that you host. So like kind of Kyle Breth hinted at there in the pregame interview, and like Kyle says, we're taking it one game at a time. But obviously, his kids kind of know this is a huge game, going on the road, getting a big win against a sub-state opponent like this. This would be huge. And Braxton Mangan, he goes off for 4 threes in that quarter. Could be a different story. But the Red Devils here in the third quarter will try to get things going from the get-go. 31-15. Red Devils down. Jensen looking for a little bit of help. Throws it over to Gage Willoughby. Willoughby with the ball above the volleyball line. Throws over to Brady Gehring on the right wing. Brady back to Gage at the top of the key, over to the left wing. Jensen pump fakes, looking, gets into the high post for Osmeyer. Tyler pump fakes, drives, dumps it off to Shaw with what a pass. Man, oh man. Tyler Osmeyer with a heck of a pass. He's now got 6. Quickly up the floor, Schaefer, 31-17. That was a good start for the Red Devils. Needed a bucket right out of the second half. Schaefer at the high post between contact, and 3 different defenders laid it up. Missed it. Rebound brought down by Myers. Myers gets it to Mangan. Top of the key for Martinez. High post again for Schaefer. Out to Mangan for 3. You betcha. So he did not get cold. At halftime, he's now got 17, 34-17. Greeley County in front. Gage with the ball, right wing, gets into the right corner for Jensen. Inside to Osmeyer from the right low block, who will put it up and in for 2. Tyler Osmeyer down with 10. There's a great pass from Jensen down the right lane line to find him and to make it 34-19. 34-19. Red Devils with a couple of buckets so far in the early going. 6:47 left in the third quarter. Inside of the high post for Martinez. Finds a backdoor cutting. Myers, who will put it up and in for 2. So Hayden Myers gets his first 2 points of the game, and it makes it 36-19. Quickly up the near side of the floor come the Red Devils. Gehring now driving it down. Right lane line, kicks it out to Jensen. Inside to Osmeyer. Osmeyer on the right low block. Up and in for 2. As he's going up against Schaefer, who is just staying straight up and down. 36-21. Feed the big fella, that's for sure. And that's what Kyle Bress said here at the half. Myers gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer just inside the arc on the near side, pulls it back out. Now will shoot a 3, misses it off front iron. Osmeyer with a rebound out to Brady. Brady looking to push up the far side of the floor, stops on the right wing and hands it off to Gage Willoughby above the volleyball line. Gage working against Osmeyer, and a foul will be called. The Jackrabbits wanting the foul on Gage, who they thought extended his arm, but the officials saying the foul happened before. That foul goes against Martinez, his second. Team foul number 1 for the Jackrabbits in the quarter. Jensen will inbound. Cross from his own bench, gets it into Willoughby. Willoughby with the ball above the volleyball line, throws over to Brady on the left wing, into Jensen in the left corner. Jensen with a nice skip pass over to Gage Willoughby on the right wing. Gage stepping back, gets it into Osmeyer. Osmeyer pump faking, now driving 1-on-4, pulls up for 2, missed it, just a little too soft. It was a good shot though, but kind of faded away to the left when he shot it. And with the ball quickly back the other way, Mangan gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to get it back to Mangan, and he'll throw it away from him and out of bounds. Rare turnover from Lincoln Schaefer. And back to Oberlin it'll go, 36-21. The Red Devils trying to, inch that chain back, chip away. 36-21, 5:28 left here in the quarter. Willoughby with the ball above the volleyball line, throws over the right wing for Brady Gehring. Gehring gets into the right corner for Jensen. Jensen takes one dribble, throws it over to Brady Gehring above the volleyball line. Brady, with a little help, throws it over now to Gage Willoughby. Willoughby pump fakes. Willoughby turns off a man inside the arc, throws it to the top of the key for Brady Gehring, and Brady will lose it. Picked up by Martinez. Shaw almost came with a steal. Now Schaefer on the run out. Schaefer taking it coast to coast. Schaefer to the rack will lay it up and in for 2. Schaefer with 8 points, and it makes it 38-21. It's the 12th turnover for the Red Devils. Their first in the second half. 4:50 left, and Jensen trying to get it inside. Schaefer almost swipes it away. Jensen saved it, and there will be the turnover. So back down the other way comes Greeley County. Man getting with the ball, finds Yanez along the right baseline, misses the layup. Shaw with a rebound. No, they'll say Yanez had the possession, and Shaw will get called with the foul. His first and team foul number 1 of the quarter. 38-21, Red Devils down here. Into Mangan for 3 in the left corner, you betcha. 20 points, little miscommunication there on the out-of-bounds play. 41-21, it's a 20-point game for Greeley County. Kyle Breath wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. 4:26 in the third, 41-21. Greeley County in front, 101.1 KFNF.
The hallmark of a trusted service center is comfort that lasts all year. Arnhem Service Center in downtown Oberlin offers Tempstar Ion System gas furnaces that ensure your home to stay warm all winter long, and Ion System air conditioners to help keep you cool in the summer. How do they do it? With variable speed blower motors that manage humidity and temperature seamlessly. Experience whole home comfort like never before. Discover more. Stop by Arnhem Service Center in downtown Oberlin.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
So it's 20 points now for Braxton Mangan, 6 threes in the contest. He's got 2 in the second half, had 4 in the second quarter alone, and his 6 threes have really turned this game on its head. It was a back-and-forth battle, and since those 6 threes have happened, a lot of momentum has went to the way of the Jackrabbits. Red Devils at the start of this half looked like they were going to be able to find something, and then have kind of lost it with those couple of threes here. Now Brady Gehring looking to respond for 3. No, the long rebound run out brought down by Hill. Hill taking it coast to coast. Hill against Gehring, takes it over the rack, missed the layup. Rebound brought down by Gage Willoughby. And Willoughby will walk it up the far side of the floor, guarded by Mangan. With the ball, now takes it inside the arc, back out to Brady. Brady with the ball, left to the top of the key. Gets into the high post for Tyler Osmeyer. Osmeyer going up against Inez. Tries to go over the right shoulder, throws it back out. And they're going to call 3 seconds on Tyler or Caden, one of the two. 41-21. Schaefer gets the ball back, races it up the right side, crosses over, kicks it out. Mangan pump fakes the 3 after he lost the ball off of his foot. Picks it back up, throws it to Schaefer. Schaefer on the left wing. Schaefer driving around a couple of defenders, and will put it up and in for 2. Lincoln Schaefer with 10. Makes it 43-21 here with 3:28 left in the third quarter. Up the near sideline comes Gage Willoughby into the high post for Tyler. Tyler, power dribble going up against Yanez, and he'll draw a foul from somebody here. 3:19 to go in the third and final quarter. Did I say third and final quarter? I meant third quarter. Gage looking to get it in, throws it along the backside. Caden Shaw will pull up from 3 and miss. The rebound on the backside brought down by Schaefer. Schaefer now looking to push. Schaefer, not really with numbers, just kicks it out to Mangan to the left corner. Mangan back to Schaefer. Schaefer driving left baseline of the rack, laid it up, fouled, and will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So the foul will come in against Mitchell Wasson. And at the free throw line stands Lincoln Schaefer. 43-21, first one of the way, you betcha, for Lincoln. 11 points for him. He's really came on in the second half too. Just had 6 at half, and now has a chance to have 6 already in the second half with 3:05 left in the third quarter, and he missed it. That one was halfway down and popped back out. Osmeyer gets it to Willoughby, 44-21. Across the timeline, weaving between everybody is Willoughby. Kicks it out here to Osmeyer. Osmeyer throws over to the left wing for Brady. Brady trying to get into the corner, has it stolen away by Schaefer. Schaefer 2-on-2 to the rack. He'll lay it up and in for 2. Lincoln Schaefer with 13, 46-21. 14th turnover for the Red Devils, leads to a bucket on the other end. Here's Gage Willoughby with the ball. Gage driving it down, right lane line, nowhere to go. Along the baseline, back out. Tyler from 15 feet, no. Backside rebound, Mitchell Watson up for 2 and in. Mitchell working underneath. Great offensive rebound to cut the lead down. Now it's 46-23. Long pass ahead here, up the far side. Schaefer loses it from behind. Osmeyer with a long throw down the floor to Gage. Gage will lay it up and in for 2, and the Red Devils turning some defense into offense. First 2 points for Gage, and it makes it 46-25. Back to a 21-point game with 1:58 left in the third quarter. With the ball here, long-range 3 for Mangan, off back iron. That's his first miss, probably his last 6 or 7 shots. Gehring with a rebound, over to Willoughby. Willoughby takes it across the timeline. Willoughby above the volleyball line, picks it up, gives it off to Osmeyer. Tyler at the top of the key, waits the screen, comes off of it, pump fakes. Tyler with a skip pass over to Brady. Brady in the left corner, back to Tyler, high post, trying to dump it off to Mitchell. Just overshot him, it'll go out of bounds. 46-25, 1:29 left in the third quarter. Red Devils and down by 21 to Greeley County. Across the middle of the floor here will be Mangan. Throws over the right wing for Grubb to the top of the key. Around the horn quickly, Martinez now with the ball. Back to Grubb. Grubb down right lane line. Kicks it out here for Rowdy Grubb for 3. No. Willoughby comes up with a rebound. Waits for everyone to clear out. Brings it up the near side. Gage turning on the jet. Stops just inside the arc on the left side of the floor. Gets it off to Osmeyer, over to Jensen above the volleyball line. Davin takes it inside, kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way for Brady. Gehring! And he knocks it down. Brady with a big shot. He's got 2 threes tonight, makes it 46-28. It's under a 20-point game. Now again, 18-point lead, 46-28. Grubb throws it over to the left wing here for Myers. Myers to the top of the key, skips it over. Mangan for 3, right corner, you betcha. Braxton Mangan, 23 points. Just hit his 7th 3 of the game. It's 49-28, 26 seconds to go. Up the near side of the floor, Gage looking, finds Tyler wide open underneath, who puts it up and in for 2. Tyler Osmeyer with 14 on the night, and it makes it 49-30, 19-point game, 12 seconds to go. Great penetration by Gage to find him on the backside. Throws over to the left wing here for Grubb. Grubb now gets it to Martinez, who finds Myers wide open. The layup at the buzzer, no, and that's where the quarter will come to a close. So, quarter number 3 in the books. It's Greeley County 49, Oberlin 30, here on 101.1 KFNF.
Where hometown charm meets fresh market dreams. Ray's Grocery in downtown Oberlin is a feast for the senses. Hand-picked produce, sizzling steaks, and hearty roasts await your dinner table. Quality soars in every aisle. Shopping at Ray's is a breeze, leaving the heavy lifting to them as they escort your groceries right to your car. Experience the difference at Ray's Grocery. Fresh, friendly, and always local. Ray's Grocery in downtown Oberlin.
There is a difference between going to the bank and going to the bank. When you go to the bank, it's just,
hello, welcome to the bank. How can we bore you?
But when you go to the bank,
hi, welcome to the bank. How can we help you?
And that help is offered to you in 13 northern Kansas locations to help your financial goals become a reality. From services and loans to state-of-the-art financial products, come to where the difference is better. The Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
49-30 out of the timeout here, out of the quarter break, I should say timeout. 49-30 as we start the fourth quarter. Greeley County with the ball. Martinez at the top of the key, finds Schaefer down right lane line. Euros around Osmeyer, laid it up, missed the layup, rebound tapped around, and Schaefer will get it back. Schaefer now with the ball. Right at the top of the key, now takes it to the top of the key into the high post, Yanez. Yanez down right lane line to the rack, laid it up, too soft. Osmeyer and Schaefer will tangle inside, and Willoughby's the one that comes up with the rebound. Willoughby, a little out of control, regains it, got it back to Jensen. Jensen skips it over, Brady Gehring inside of the high post, Tyler. Tyler puts it on the floor, working against Yanez. Now he's looking for a little bit of help. Spins over the left shoulder, put it up. That was a tough shot, but Tyler has made those before. Just missed that one there. Schaefer brings it across the timeline. Schaefer throws over the right wing for Mangan. Mangan gets a screen from Yanez, pulls it back out, gives it off to Yanez on the right wing. Back to Mangan. Mangan driving, right baseline, wraps it around. Martinez steps into a three. Missed it, but Yanez was right there for the rebound, wide open. Puts it in for two. He's got 10, 51-30. 21-point game. Red Devils put up 15 in that third quarter. And yeah, Gage trying to get a little bit of help. Or trying to get a little bit of space there. Stuck the elbow out a little too far, and they'll call a charge on him. Gage checks out of the contest here for the Red Devils. With the ball on the right wing is Schaefer. Schaefer coming off of a screen, drives, kicks it out. Martinez for three, banks it home. Oscar Martinez. When it rains, it pours for Greeley County, 54-30. And now Brady trying to throw it back to Davin will throw it away and out of bounds. .53. And did they say that was just a two from Martinez? Three from Schaefer, and he will bury that one. So Schaefer has now got 16 to make it 56-30. That was just a two there from Martinez. Jensen whips it hard to Shaw, who will pull up from 18 and hit. So Shaw now with 8 makes it 56-32. So Martinez just with 2 points instead of 3. Schaefer with the ball, throws it over to Martinez. Martinez throws it back to Mangan at the top of the key. Gets it inside here, back out, Martinez for 3, no, rebound underneath. Wide open was Schaefer there, waited for it to come to him, almost like a pass, and it makes it 58-32. We got a timeout on the floor that'll be taken by Kyle Breth. 5:31 left in the fourth quarter, 58-32. Greeley County in front on 101.1 KFNF.
Save more, earn more with the Easy Saver account at United Northwest Federal Credit Union. Enrollment in this program automatically rounds up the amount of all debit card and ShareJack purchases made from your checking account to the next whole dollar and deposits it into the Easy Saver savings account. Not only will this account help you save, but it also earns 2.1% APY monthly. Special terms and conditions apply. Come in today and open your Easy Saver account at United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
Red Devil Athletics on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Not the start to the fourth quarter that Kyle Breth and his squad wanted. They went into the third quarter down by 19. They now find themselves down by 26 as it is an 8-2 run here to start this quarter, 58-32. Quickly, 9-2 run, quickly into the high post. Osmeyer out to Shaw. Shaw gets it inside to Mitchell Wasson, who goes up against Schaefer, can't get the layup. Schaefer looking to push. Schaefer taking it 1-on-2. Blocked by Jensen from behind. Schaefer crashing in to the padding there from behind. Luckily, he's going to be okay. Goodness, he went hard into that padding. But it'll stay with Greeley County underneath their own hoop. Schaefer gets it in. No, this will be Rowdy Grubbs for 3. Long rebound. Gehring will track it down. And Gehring will walk it up, brings it across the timeline, trying to cross over. Almost lost it. Gehring weaving his way between everybody. Kicks it out to Jensen. Jensen between the legs, pulls up inside, dumped it off to Mitchell Watson, who put it up for two, missed it. Osmeyer trying to come up with a rebound. It's still being tapped around. Finally, Yanez gets it, double team. Schaefer along the baseline. Back to Yanez, back to Schaefer. Schaefer looking to push. Schaefer kicks it out. Grubbs again for three. Yes. Rowdy Grubb for three. And make it 61-32. 29-point game. Brady leaving his way. Kicks it out to Jensen. Jensen to Brady for three. No. Osmeyer trying to come up with a rebound. There will be a foul. So the Red Devils not liking the call. Tyler called for his third foul there. Called for a push, or what some people call over the back. Top of the key for Schaefer now. Over to the right wing for Cosello. Now around the horn, Mangan hits Schaefer right corner three, no. Shaw comes down with a rebound. Shaw throwing it over to the right far side of the floor here for Davin. Davin looking to push, step back three. No, Brady can't get the save, and it'll go out of bounds. (61-32), 29-point lead for Greeley County. Here's Mangan trying to get it into the left corner, and Jensen will tap it out of bounds. 3:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Schaefer to the right wing, extended for Grubb. Top of the key for Yanez. Over to Schaefer, college range three. No. Rebound, Yanez underneath. Yanez spins against Shaw and puts it up and in for two. 12 points for Yanez, and I bet half of them, or more than half, have been off the offensive rebound. 63-32 now. Into the left corner for Shaw. Gets it to Osmeyer. Osmeyer, perfect pass to Wasson, up for two. Missed it. Got it back, power dribble, and he'll put it up and in for two. Mitchell Wasson with 4 points. And it makes it 63-34. Three ball on the way for Mangan, and he hits it. Mangan with 26 points. Makes it 66-34. Across the timeline, Jensen finds Osmeyer. Osmeyer pulls up from 5 feet, missed it. Yanez with a rebound. Yanez, the long push ahead to Mangan, transition three. Yes, the dude can't miss. He's got 29 points. We got a timeout on the floor. It's 69-34. We'll keep it right here. That's count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 threes tonight. I don't know what the school record is, but if that's not a school record, it should be. 9 threes in one game for Braxton Mangan, and he's got 29 points. It's 69-34. Just an unbelievable game from him. It is a 20-point fourth quarter here from Greeley County. They have put up now over 15 or more in every single quarter from the first quarter on. And it's really been led by Mangan. Hit those 4 threes in the second quarter, and it just seemed like the tide turned right there. 2:37 left in the fourth quarter, 69-34. What a game from Braxton Mangan. And I know, wishing it wasn't against Oberlin, obviously, but still, great game from Braxton. 29 points. Jensen on the drive, kicks it out to Hendrickson. Over to Brady. Brady left to the top of the circle, looking to drive to Jensen, left corner three. No, rebound. Brady runs it down along the backside to Jesse Hendrickson there in the right corner. Jesse looking to drive, and a foul will be called. So that foul will go against Leighton Hopkins. 2 minutes left and counting. So running clock starts. Jensen throws it off of the back of a defender, gives it to Osmeyer, can't put it in. Osmeyer now trying to come up with a steal, almost did. And racing up the middle of the floor here will be Hill. Hill across the timeline, stops just inside the arc, throws it over the right wing. Now he's looking to steal. Trying to come up with a jump ball there was Jensen. Instead, he'll get whistled for a foul. So 128 and counting. Tyler Osmeyer will check out of the contest. The ball above the volleyball line here. Grubb throws over the right wing. Martinez. Martinez into the right corner here. And Shaw will knock it out of bounds. With 1:04 left as that 30-point mark has been hit. It's a 35-point game. Looking to get it in is Martinez. Trying to lob it up over the top. Henriksen will tap it out of the hand. Now Brady looking to rush. He's one-on-one with Grubb to the rack. And we got a foul that'll be called. It's going to go against Grubb. So it'll be called for the block. So Grubb with his first. 39 seconds left. Oberlin will have it underneath their own hoop. Brady throws it up here to Henriksen. Henriksen gives it over to Jensen. Jensen trying to go behind the back, almost lost it. Jensen looking to drive, now looking for some help, finds Shaw. Shaw will pull up from 5 feet, miss it. Wasson can't come up with a rebound. Grubb looking to push. Grubb will pull it back out here with 12 seconds to go and just hold on to it as the game will come to a close. Tough one tonight for the Red Devils, tough one to swallow. Braxton Mangan goes off for 29 points, hits 9 threes in the game, and the Greeley County Jackrabbits win by a final of 69-34. We'll take a break, come back, get you your final numbers here on 101.1 KFNF.
Sniffles, or seasonal blues. It might seem like a small bother, but right now at Ward Drug in Oberlin, it's the perfect time to get your vaccinations. Protect yourself and your loved ones with their comprehensive range of vaccines. As an independently owned pharmacy, Ward Drug offers personalized care you can trust. Don't wait for the next wave of germs to hit. Your health is your wealth at Ward Drug. Visit warddrugstore.com or call them at 785-475-2285.
Here come the men in black trucks for all your home needs.
AquaShield Roofing not only offers roofing for residential and business, but siding, guttering, insulation, windows, and doors, construction and remodeling too. Plus, AquaShield Roofing offers a workmanship warranty. For your free estimate, give them a call, 785-475-2533. AquashieldRoofing.com.
Here come the men in black trucks for all your home needs.
Creative Collision in Oberlin reminds you, when involved in an accident, the insurance company will pay for towing to the shop of your choice within a reasonable distance. Not the closest shop available. No law requires you to get more than one estimate. You choose the shop and authorize the repairs. Remember, your car, your choice. Creative Collision, Oberlin's choice body shop for all your collision and restoration services. Call them at 785-470-2130 or stop by at 1843 Highway 83 in Oberlin.
Hi, this is Matt Osmeyer, your Culligan dealer for Rawlins, Decatur, and Norton counties. We want to wish the best of luck to area athletes during the winter sports season. Culligan of Oberlin is a proud supporter of school activities, and we want to encourage the community to come out and watch our talented area students participate in all their school activities. And remember, if you have questions about the water in your home, call me for a free water analysis at 785-475-2471. Culligan, better water, pure and simple.
The Red Devils play here on today's best country, 101.1 KFNF.
Welcome back here from Tribune. Wrapping things up here tonight as the Red Devils fall in our boys contest to Greeley County 69-34. It was Greeley County after one 12-8, 31-15 at halftime. After 49-30, a 20-point fourth quarter to make it 69-34. Take you through your final numbers. Start with Greeley County. Braxton Mangan, 29 points. And we'll count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 threes for him tonight. I bet he had to be 9 of 12, 9 of 13, 14 from 3. I mean, it's going to be a stellar percentage, that's for sure, for Braxton Mangan. 18 points from Lincoln Schaefer, 2 from Hayden Myers, 3 from Rowdy Grubb, 2 from Oscar Martinez, 3 from Aiden Hill, and 12 from Gail Yanez. The Jackrabbits go 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. They commit 9 turnovers. For Oberlin, it's 4 points from Mitchell Wasson, 2 from Gage Willoughby, 6 from Brady Gehring, 14 from Tyler Rossmeyer, 8 from Caden Shaw. The Red Devils go 2 of 2 from the charity stripe and commit 16 turnovers. So the Red Devils down 9-8 on the season. Will head back home to take on Norton. This in kind of like we were talking before the Dighton game, tough stretch here for the Red Devils. The next 3 against Dighton, Greeley County, and Norton. They're 0-2 in that stretch. They'd love nothing more to pull off a big upset win against Norton. They'll be against them on Tuesday. We'll have girls pregame 5:45, tip-off at 6 with the boys to follow. It will be senior night, so we're wishing the seniors a big thank you for everything that they've done. But tough one tonight for the Red Devils as they lose it 69-34. Once again, we'll have more Red Devil basketball coming up next week on Tuesday as the Red Devils host Norton. That'll do it for me. I'm Sam Knoll signing off saying so long and good night from Tribune.
From Colby, Kansas to Cambridge, Nebraska, we play today's best country. 101.1 KFNF, Oberlin, McCook. 101.1 KFNF, playing today's best country.